Welcome back to Beards and Barbarians. I hope everyone has had I hope that everybody has had a great week so far because we are going to get into some awesome RP. As before then, we go to the announcements.
I'm off my game. I thought I had a little Cars emoji that could pop up in his spot, then he's not here, but I don't have it anymore.
Sad.
It must have been on the other one. First sponsor is always W Energy. Great. Oh, no, we're getting like no traffic through W, so I'm like phoning this one in. It's awesome. If you go to the website, promo code NAT20Beards, 10% off. It's fantastic. It's really good. I like it. Y'all probably aren't going to do it, but you should, because it's great. Dragon's Nest delivery. I don't know. He didn't tell me if we're still running that code. If we're
Beards
not
are cool.
for like 15% off, 15% or so. The promo code's beards are cool. You get something off, but it's great. It's a fucking copyright-free one-shot, which is actually awesome.
Oh my god.
It's between 3 to 4 hours long. If you're Joe, it
Comes
lasts like
with
6. Comes
what,
with
two
real
things of dice?
Yep. Acrylic dice and metal dice, which by themselves are probably worth the 40. He's also gotten minifigures with those before, and all the amazing Japanese candy, which I love foreign candy. It's much better than anything America makes. So it's been a long day.
I'll take.
And I think that's it. I think we don't have any more. We don't have any one-shots coming up in the near future, I don't think.
Not until the end of May.
Okay, so the end. Okay, cool. So the end of May. Look forward to that. Sorry, guys. I'll get into my group here in a second.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Beards and Barbarians, episode 60. Last episode, as the party left the Grey Empire behind and said farewell to Eldarian, they were introduced to a new friend named Caspian, a bard water genasi who is... Oh my goodness, now I'm just off my game. Who is longtime friends with a party member, Kailu, and has now become new friends with a party member that had left a while back, Nar Wagglebottom, as the party goes to the World Tree and fights off a horde from Saphira's army. They are left pondering what to do next, as each of them separate from the group, still staying inside of the World Tree. This is where we start our journey. As Kailu and Caspian sit off in the distance having a conversation, Raven sitting down, looking at a silent image of Eldarian. Kars is standing outside, breathing in the air, and Onyx is completely destroying and mutilating a beholder, trying to grab all of its goods. What do you guys do?
Do I get anything cool from the beholder?
Could you roll me? Jesus,
Right
roll
off-
me
right off the
Arcana.
Arcana?
Arcana.
Oh, what's my
Hey, what's today's date for my notes? Because I'm not moving my phone to check.
26.
26? Thank you, I thought so.
19.
Episode 60.
19. So, not managing to get too much from this beholder, you get the beholder's membrane. And upon trying to grab the rest, you were unable to.
gross.
Nice. It's going right in the backpack.
Nice. From here, what do you guys do?
We just fought like a bunch of creatures and stuff, yeah.
Oh yeah.
A bunch of tieflings, which we
Um,
should probably figure out why.
Yeah,
No.
Rubio's just gonna ignore all the feelings in the room, and he's just gonna start heading back outside to kind of check in with what the hell is going on.
I'm glad Rubio
Just
has
Sheldon.
changed.
Just
Not a
Sheldon
bit, Alex.
and aerosol spray.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I head out. I don't know what the rest of the party's up to. I don't even say a word, I just start walking.
I recall that Caspian and Kailu walked off to geek out about her book.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Yeah, she would have like at this through all of that, she would have even like tunnel vision just started absolutely info dumping. Like ADHD autistic level info dumping about her book. Just flipping through pages, flipping back through pages, pointing out different things, flipping 4 pages forward, pointing out another thing that might also go along with the last thing she pointed at. She's very excited.
Fair enough. I think Caspian just lets her rant for an obnoxious amount of time before he's like, so, darling, can we talk about your book for a minute? Like, is that a magical book?
Oh, yes, isn't it delightful? And so to demonstrate, she just like finds an empty page, rips it out, and it just magically appears with another one. It never runs out. It's so useful.
Where did you get this?
Oh god, what is this? I got it on St. Arthur's Day. I was like, what day was that called?
Oh,
It wasn't
well,
Christmas, but like...
so, what? Tell me about your friends. Tell me about your group. Like, I've heard a lot from Nar, and Nar, he's an interesting sort of fellow.
Isn't he
Like-
delightful?
I would not use the word delightful. He
Oh,
trying would be the word.
Ah, well, I'm sure you'll find most everyone here that I'm with to be a little trying. Maybe not Onyx. He's a good guy. He tries really hard to be a good guy.
Well, Nar told me that Onyx is a stick in the mud, but loyal and dependable. So, is he really that boring?
No, not at all. He's not boring. I would say maybe a little stressed. I will confess, it's kind of like parenting this group a little bit. Sometimes they do things that are not great, and you have to herd them back to things that are a little more acceptable. Keeping them from committing atrocities is definitely something I find myself doing daily.
What? Okay. Well, what type of atrocities have they committed?
Well, I don't know why, but they don't like... I'm sure you've met George.
A George the Ginger.
Yes,
Yes, we went to college together.
there you are. Of course you did. Well,
I hate him. He's terrible, but what about him?
well, the party feels the same. They don't... Well, every time we've been in a room with him, they try to kill him. And it's...
I mean, I don't
It's
like
a little
him, but I
rude.
would never try to kill him.
I know, and she just, like, pats his hands. They're good people.
Logan, I would like to say
Most of
technically
them
we don't
are good
try
people.
either.
I didn't last time.
Just
This
kill
is
him.
true. This is true. You
Hey,
do
last
end up-
time
you do-
we said we'd save him from being stuck in a bunch of
I did.
monsters.
Well, I mean, if George got under their skin, I could understand somebody wanting to kill him. How many people does he owe money to now?
Well, I'm sure it's quite a few more than since the last time you spoke to him.
Yes, it's been a long time. But anyway, but how have you been? Like not like in the natural sense. Like in with the group? I mean, like you, emotionally, mentally. It's been 5, 6 months, 7 months? A few
Ooh,
months?
closer to. I feel like it might be closer to 9. Certainly been a lot longer than I expected to be out here. Which is a silly thought to have now that I'm saying it out loud. What did I think going out and being back in under 6 months and just knowing what every creature looked like? No. It's been a time. Not all of it's been easy. I'm sure you heard when I was making the introduction to my father that Rubio is my biological father. And that wasn't a revelation to figure out.
So, yes, you found your biological father. How did you find out? Like, how did the two of you realize that? Like, how did you, of all the people you could have run into, you ran into him?
Well, I think a little bit of that was destiny. But truthfully, I'm not sure how it all worked out. I didn't even mean to join the group long term. I simply just wanted to make sure someone wouldn't be able to keep me from maybe dying on the route to wherever I was trying to go, mostly to the next city. But, well, some things happened, one thing led to another, and well, now we're here.
Uh-huh. Well, we've heard a lot about Murphy's Law up here. You're quite famous.
I hate that, quite honestly. I didn't plan on being famous. I just wanted to make my book happen. And then after my book, join the guard and work my way up.
You wanted to do. But you're with one of the most famous groups in the land right now. Like, everyone's heard of them. But
yeah, that's
now,
true.
He kind of hushes a little bit. Now, sweetheart, you need to tell me, who is the fellow that the Dragonborn's been staring at for like 20 minutes?
Kyla just gets like a really sad look on her face. Just flips through her book to the back, to the tail end where she's designated it as her own personal journal and not with the bestiary. She flips to a page of one of the portraits she takes because occasionally she gets bored in camp and just like starts drawing party members or like flowers or whatever the fuck is there, and shows him a rough sketch of Eldarian that she drew forever ago. That's our friend Eldarian. He passed away recently, doing everything he could to make sure that we would be okay.
Well, I'm sorry that you lost a friend. Oof. So, I take it him and this Eldarian and that's Raven, correct?
Yes, Raven.
I take it they were close?
I would say they were close. About as close as a stranger could get in such a short amount of time. Eldarian was a good man, and he tried very hard to make up for things in the past that he couldn't control. We're all a little sensitive about his loss.
I will make sure not to bring it up ever again, unless somebody else brings it up.
That would probably be wise. I suppose I should tell you a little more about my group. You've met Nar, lovely. I know you don't think so of him, but well, if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't be here.
Well, Nar and I give each other way too hard of a time. It's this weird passive aggressiveness with us. I don't even know how to explain it. We're friends, but we're friends, but it's almost like we hate each other while we're friends. It's weird. I don't know.
We have someone in our group who's almost entirely like that. Cars doesn't have friends.
That would be the half-orc, right?
Yes. I promise he's not nearly as scary as he's made out to be. As he stands over there angrily brooding and snapping at people and refusing to engage, probably.
Well, I will take your word on that then. Anyway, but yes, so tell me about the rest of them.
Gulnar is Raven's best friend, actually. And Raven and I don't know how long they've known each other, but quite a while, I'm sure, and they're very close. It was very scary for a short amount of time while Nar was with us, and now, thanks to his mother, he's just taken a step back. Let's see. Rubio, my bio father, he is. Well, I don't know that I could call him a good man, but he's certainly not a bad one.
Bill, darling, there's not much between you. You're either good or you're bad. Like, there's
Perfect.
being in between is what?
Well, he's got. You remember Marlene, that weird gray morality she lived in? Something similar, but with a little more fire and manipulation.
Oh, so he has magic too.
Yes. I don't believe it's the same. I can assure you it's not the same as my magic or even as your magic. No, he has a little helping hand with that.
Well, I mean, don't we all kind of?
It is important to take a hand when we need it, for sure. I suppose then there's Onyx. Onyx is a lovely man. I've told you before, a very good man. He is very devoted, I think, to Maria. This woman, he might, and she kind of covers her mouth, a woman he might be in love with, but I'm not sure yet. That's still something I'm working out. We haven't met her enough times for me to really gauge that specific thing.
Have you ever tried just asking him?
Oh, Caspian, my dear Caspian. Asking these men anything except cars, maybe, point blank, they will give you every answer but the one you're hoping for.
Oh, dreadful. This is not going to be a fun time.
I think that's the opposite.
So what you're saying is we're going to be able to gossip like crazy.
Oh, goodness, yes. I have missed gossiping so much. None of these men want to sit here and chat with me about all the things that are happening. And I've been gone so long. Well, I hate to ask, since we are trying to have just a friendly chat, and we're not really getting into things. I've been gone for so long. Is Ariana still having that affair?
Oh, no, not at all. They're together now. First,
Oh, good.
broke up together now.
Oh, I didn't think that was ever going to happen. I was really worried about that. Her, I suppose, ex now was quite a good person.
But he left. He's no longer here.
Like at the tree at all?
No, he moved. He went away. Couldn't handle
Oh,
it.
goodness. Couldn't imagine being that embarrassed. Just
Oh my
move
God.
on with your life. My goodness.
Exactly. Now, well, anyway, it's been wonderful catching up with you. I need to go figure out what's going on with the tree. It's really sad today for some reason.
What has been happening? And she kind of just stops because she's like, oh God, how do I explain the void to my friend? I happen to come into ownership of a different plane of existence. It's like a mini demi-plane, like a little mini plane of existence, just a mini demi-plane.
Oh, an extra dimensional space.
Yes, it's very large. It doesn't matter. In there, I have a tree as a kind of a connection, an anchor for myself, and it felt wrong. Has there anything scary been happening over? Well, aside from, the attack that just happened, but it's not uncommon for us to have scrapes with outside parties.
Well, to be honest, it's been doing a lot worse. There have been attacks a lot more frequently, and as you know, people here aren't very equipped to fight, so it's been Nor and I mostly taking up the defense. And it's been, at first, it was very little, then it was more, and now it's like a weekly thing.
Well, do we know who it is? There's no way it's the fountain protectors. They don't normally come this far in, and they're not that aggressive. I mean, they're pretentious, but they're not this aggressive.
Well, it's weird because it used to be just like random, but now it's a lot of tieflings. I don't know why, but yes, it's only 30, or it's only tieflings. I don't know why, but why tieflings all of a sudden? It makes no sense. I don't know. But as for the tree itself, you know that every morning I sing to the tree. I do a little song for it, whatever it needs. And it kind of like, it's hard to, you understand. It's like a telepathic thing where we know what the tree is feeling. But for some reason, lately, the tree has just been melancholic is probably the best word. It's sad, like it's longing for something.
That's very odd. Would you mind if I accompanied you?
Absolutely, it'd be wonderful.
Fantastic.
We're gonna
head on up to the tree,
Yep,
whatever
give-
spot they're gonna go to.
give other people a chance.
As
Sorry,
the two of you walk off, Onyx at this point probably having put all of the beholder stuff into a bag. Seeing
So-
cars kind of ponder off in the distance, Raven sitting and kind of more
Doing-
memorializing Eldarian with a silent image. What are you doing?
I have one of the eye stalks, and I'm holding it like where the eye's on one end, and I'm holding the other end, and I whip it around and I throw it, and then my griffin goes and retrieves it. I'm playing fetch with my griffin with one of the eye stalks. Just having a good time. I let the griffin eat the beholder a little bit. He's just gnawing on some brain guts.
So nothing too macabre then.
No,
That's
I'm
called
actually
good
dealing-
parenting. He's just
Exactly.
making sure his griffin has the right enrichment.
exactly. You know, I'm
natural
giving
instinct.
Griffin hasn't had lots of playtime lately, so I'm just a little peek into Onyx's mind. Eldarian said, he's happy, he's back with his loved one, so I'm feeling good. I'm on a high right now. Like, hell yeah. My man's doing great.
One
there's
of
been
my
a lot
good
of
friends
wins
just
for Onyx.
died and said he doesn't
Yeah,
want to
he
come back
died.
to life. I'm doing
He
great
doesn't
right
want to.
now.
Let's
No, he
go.
said he is happy. He is happy, and we saw that hand of
Shelby.
what Shelby come down and get his. So he's like,
That's a win.
at least they're together. That's a win in my book. It's sad he's gone, but I am more of a celebrate his life kind of guy,
Aw.
even though his life kind of wasn't the best.
So Onyx playing with his griffin. Nar, being back
Yes.
with the group finally. Seeing all your friends once again. In a place you found such great comfort for the past few months. What are you doing?
I'm actually gonna go over to Raven, who I just see staring at this image of a person.
He's actually got his eyes closed.
Nars knows Raven well enough that he's, being serious about this. That something's wrong, even though he doesn't quite know what. So he's just gonna sit beside Raven and not say anything. Just try and be a comforting presence, if possible.
Yeah, I think he would be comforted in that. But no, he just, mumbles a few things over his breath, snaps his fingers, and then the image goes away.
When did you learn how to do that?
He told me.
Man, that's pretty cool.
He taught me how to do this too, and then Raven... Wait, did I pick that one? Hold on. Before I get ahead of myself.
The trouble of being a spellcaster. Did I pick that spell?
Yeah, give me a minute.
Gotta make sure.
Me,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
literally
So-
all the time.
Did I forget my spells?
Where'd I put them?
He also taught me how to do this, and he snaps his fingers, and now Raven looks like a giant ass Gnar.
Ew.
Nar just starts jumping up and down with excitement.
that.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Ew.
Oh! I've tried teaching you magic forever. How'd you get it so quick with this guy?
Oh no. Good teacher.
Also, do I really look that awesome?
No, I experimented a few things.
Oh. But he's gonna put a hand, like, reassuring on your thigh, because that's probably what he can reach, and be like, is he still around, or is that a sore subject?
No, that's Eldarian. He's the one that passed away. I couldn't protect him in time, but we ended up speaking to him, and he's with his lady friend, so everything's good. Hey, look, there's a rip in your cloak, and then mending cantrip.
Okay, now that's cool. I need to learn that one. I've learned a few new things too, but I don't think I have enough room to do them here.
I don't have very many Eldarian called them slots, so I'm not going to do anything else.
You just
Yeah.
used all of them right there.
I got two more. Shut up.
Well, I mean, hey, a couple of quick spells is pretty good, pretty useful. They're all very utility purpose, so we can make use of that.
Do you have anything on you?
Hold on. And he's gonna just take out the manacles.
No, that
he's
was
had-
that was Austin to Alex.
Oh, Austin, Alex, what do I have on me?
Yeah, do you have any like on your sides or something like that?
Oh, like gore or something?
Yeah, no, easily pickable.
Like items.
He wants to steal something.
Oh, steel. Okay.
Yeah.
He's probably
What-
got a book stuffed in a little pouch in his cloak.
Fantastic, that's all I need. Brad. Raven casts Mage Hand. And rolls
I'll
a
take it.
17 on the dice, so that's a 34 sleight of hand.
Yeah. What's your
So you just see your book start to slowly float in front of you.
Take his soul.
I could do that too now.
And I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and grab the book, and we're gonna have a little tug of war.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, Kylo just went up a lot with 600 bits.
Damn.
Oh, thanks.
Also, I want to say thank you, Bunny Blitz, for saying
Damn,
I'm your
Kato.
favorite. That really touched my heart. Just thought I'd let you know.
Pity vote. Don't think too much on it.
I mean, statistically, someone had to like you.
6 are often wrong, good sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I can do other stuff. I just don't want to do it right now.
I got you. I
I
got you.
don't have to prove myself.
You don't have to prove yourself.
No. There was a bunch of other cool spells I could cast, but they're like actiony, and when Raven rages, he can't.
Cast them.
Yeah. So I just picked like a lot of like behind the scenes stuff.
Okay, I like that. And yeah, just Nar. Maybe we'll start like showing him some of the little spells he knows, like ways to improve upon them. Which probably a lot of the lessons might go over your head because Nar is just talking super fast.
Oh, I know what Raven can do. This will be great. So Raven is going to take the book from your mage hand and open it up and start reading it and walk away.
Wait, you can read?
Just continually walking away.
No, you get back here! And he's just gonna chase after him. Looks like a little dog chasing a person, biting at his ankles. Like, no, read it out loud. I want to hear it.
And Raven starts reading it out loud.
there's just pure joy on Nar's face.
Yeah, so you want to know how that happened?
Yeah.
So we were in this weird library,
Uh-huh.
and I found these.
A beast. What
No,
kind of beast?
These.
Bees.
I'm holding them right here. These things that I'm holding right now. These. It's a leather
As he
pouch.
holds
It's
up
got
the
cards
deck
in it.
of many things.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
So
cards. So I pulled stuff, and good stuff happens. Apparently.
Oh, can I pull one?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Okay. And Nar's gonna actually pull 2.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna have to do it this way. You tell me when to stop.
Stop.
So that's your first one. Sorry, Brad.
Wait. I hope it's not that one.
Things polls.
Go
I hope
ahead.
it's not that. Stop.
We're
Please
about
don't-
to destroy our whole game. Yay! Hope you guys are ready for campaign 2.
Yeah.
All right. So, this first one involves you, Brad. Nar, you are afflicted with a contagious, disfiguring disease. The symptoms and the method are chosen by the DM.
What the fuck?
Good
What
news
the
is
fuck
you're
is
also completely impervious to physical harm for 24 hours.
What the fuck?
Go fight
was that?
Saphira right now. Go
Go.
fight her.
Was that the consequences of our actions?
I wasn't there. I'm not a part
Nar
of this.
doesn't know what these things are.
I will, I'll say this. The first card that you pull doesn't happen until after you go to sleep. So,
Okay. So, wait, I won't be immune to physical damage for 24 hours?
Until
No, no,
tomorrow.
no. Like, you are good for the physical damage. The modifications, because I need to take some time on this, won't
Oh.
happen
He has to
until
figure out
you go
how
to
you're
bed.
going to be disfigured, bro.
Oh,
Just make
wait.
them have
He's not like our other
uncontrolled
DM. He
for,
doesn't
like,
have
24 hours.
he doesn't have a list he can just roll on.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Um,
Nar know what these cards do to him? Like as soon as he pulls them, doesn't
Yeah,
like, it's
so
magically in his brain?
I know I'm physically immune to pain right now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Raven, quickly punch me.
Okay, and Raven hauls off and hit. Well, let me roll for it just in case. 27.
Yeah, that hits.
So Raven just punches him in the face.
Nar goes flying back and lands down on his back and is staring at the roof of the tree and it goes, that doesn't hurt.
Hey, Rubio. Rubio.
I'm long gone already. I already left.
Oh, damn it. I'm going to call you on your bracelet.
Cards isn't here to police us about it.
Yeah, before we get have too much fun with this, what does the other
Give
card
us
do?
2 cards.
Hold on. Hold on.
Rubio will respond. What?
I'm glad I'm the only one in the party immune to the diseases. Finally, that paladin trait is coming in.
Damn.
My
I don't
biggest
know
gripe with
I don't know if you can
paladins.
avoid that with the deck of many things.
I don't know. I'm immune to disease.
It's
Right
up to,
there.
That could be.
I'm looking at
It's
it
up-
on the.
isn't it up to the
I do
DM?
Yes.
rollings, honestly.
Who knows?
So,
That's okay.
Rubio,
I can hear it.
Nar pulled a card thing, and now he can't get hurt.
Rubio's immediately gonna respond with, "What's the catch?"
Oh, no.
Oh no, it doesn't look like one so far.
You can't hear him. It's on the bracelet.
Oh,
It's like a sending stone bracelets.
Well, he'll also immediately follow up with, "Wait, what exactly did you do to achieve that immunity?"
I don't know. He pulled a card from the thingy that I found. I punched him in the nose, and it didn't hurt him at all.
Kylo's just looking at her wrist like, what the fuck is happening?
I'm gonna walk over to them since I'm still around. All right, what's all this about then?
He
Onyx,
can't.
Onyx, punch me.
Okay,
Wait, how far am I from?
29 doesn't
you-
hit.
You essentially
Doesn't
punch
hurt,
a
I mean.
toddler for like a few feet, and he just goes, that doesn't hurt.
Okay, but what are the other effects?
I have no clue. There's effects. Wait, I thought good things happened.
Hmm.
The only thing that happened to me, I pulled one, got smarter.
I'm a divine sense. It's not gonna help for this instance, but just to be sure, I divine sense.
Then
I
Raven's
like.
It doesn't help anything.
Raven will look at Nar and go,
It's-
statistically, something bad might happen at some point.
Until then, do you want to throw me as hard as you can and see if it hurts?
Yeah, but you didn't
I
even
just-
blink at me
Should
saying
we?
statistically.
What's this second card? I want to
I
know.
want to pull out. I just want to like
shit.
tell everybody that this is a perfect
Thanks,
scenario for Caspian to understand exactly why this party is the audacity all the time.
Oh, that's true. Hey, Onyx, I got a fun idea.
Yeah.
Go stand over there.
Okay.
All right. Nar,
Just gonna play fetch.
get in the ball.
Oh yeah, okay. And he just tucks into a little gnomish ball.
Raven's essentially going to use the great axe as a golf club.
Nice.
Oh no.
I imagine this is
So long.
the point of that conversation where Caspian and just
mean-
tells Kylo they're a little tiring.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
that's the exact point.
your magical great axe?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I don't have it turned on.
Yeah, it's not magical. Oh no, it is. It's
Yeah, I think the
Plus.
turned on part is just matters for the flameage, not anything else.
Yeah, but he's also impervious to any harm.
Oh, okay, let's go.
Physical
True
damage.
protection.
So
No,
I assume
any,
he could
any,
take like
any harm.
Oh,
it's
okay.
any
You said
damage.
For
physical
24
damage.
hours?
So
Yeah.
I was
Sorry,
24
go
hours.
take on Saphira.
So
Yeah.
man.
I rolled a
Maybe don't do that.
24 on my strength check to essentially just kind of chip him to Onyx.
I just stand there and he bounces off.
So
and
Kyler
you tell me
says
the plan.
they're tiring, and you see Onyx walk over to the other side of the world tree. Raven take off his great axe and putt Nar with the blade. It bounces off of Nar, and Nar goes golfing over
Oh,
to
yeah.
Onyx.
And he just bounces off me because
Just wanna
I don't
say-
try to catch him. Just
mid-air, he waves at Kylo.
oh my god, this. I just look at them and
God's
say,
earth are they doing?
"Hey, you guys remember when you did this almost exact scenario back in my hometown?"
Yeah,
Hi.
that was a terrible catch, Onyx. Jesus.
You didn't tell me the plan. How was I supposed to know?
Oh,
Hey,
what?
Onyx,
You're trying
Is it-
to...
You said
let's do
I
that
have a
again.
plan.
Wait, can you try and hit me with your shield to make me bounce up next time?
Oh, check this out, Nar. I activate my anime shield. Oh look, I got free heads. Oh.
Oh, that's so cool.
No, it's floating.
Okay.
Magic
After
is nuts.
Caspian says that to her, Kylo's just like, well, no one is bleeding, and they haven't broken anything yet. So honestly, as far as I'm concerned, I think they're
Isn't that
doing
lame?
great.
Okay,
I'm
now
about to go commit atrocities.
Is this
So
the norm with your
we'll see.
group? Is this just
Oh, yeah.
normal to punt the gnome? Is this a game I don't know about?
Mhm.
Punt the gnome?
I mean, usually it hurts. This time it didn't, so I'm good. Let's do it again, guys.
Do you think
So
it's
what?
just you, or
The-
you think it's all of us?
Wait a minute.
Hold on,
What?
hold on. Stand still. Stand still, Raven.
All right.
Oh fuck.
Let me find the right spell. That's not gonna, do too much
Kneecap him.
damage.
Fireball.
I'm standing,
Kneecap it.
I'm standing still.
Disintegrate.
I'm going to walk
Meteor
up
shot.
to you and cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Oh, nice.
So this giant fist just comes up and wraps around you. You need to make a strength check unless you just want to fail.
I mean, I'll fail it.
Okay. You will take
It's probably not haunting for Kylo at all.
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
4?
Ow.
Yeah,
Oh.
I rolled crappy.
He's
I
down.
just imagine it
He's
as like
dead.
an earthen uppercut.
Alright, so, come
And
to
the
find
nuts.
out, it's just you.
Oh, sorry. And he immediately drops it. Oh, are you okay?
No,
Might
yeah,
I
it's a
ask
takeover.
exactly how Nar became impervious to damage?
Oh,
I
yeah,
bought a card.
he pulled one of these.
You let him
Just-
pull a card.
Just the one?
Does Caspian know what that is?
Roll me history
You want one?
with advantage because you went to a certain college.
Yeah,
But-
I'll take one.
But to Kylie's question, Nar just goes, no, I pulled 2.
That is a 30.
Oh yeah, you know exactly what that is. You know everything.
In the fuck did you get a hold of a deck of many things?
I found
No.
it. It's mine.
Like-
Back off, new guy.
We went-
2, 3
well-
days ago.
If you can believe it, we found the library.
You found a library.
Yeah.
Not then a library, the library.
library.
Hold on, scrolling through my notes to find the actual name of the damn thing.
Here you go, Onyx.
library.
Shifting library. You found
The
Meta
shift-
pitching
the
goes away.
okay,
shifting
thank you.
library.
Yeah,
and
but
you
it's
all
more
got
like
out.
like a shitty library. Am I right,
the-
guys?
Yes.
Am I right, fellas?
Just in the background, Nar keeps climbing up Raven, jumping headfirst into the ground. It gets back up and does it again.
So Nar, you only pulled one of these cards, right?
Tear, actually.
Oh, what's the
What's
second
the
one?
other one do?
Oh, and he looks at it.
No, they
does it
disappear
do?
once you draw them.
Oh,
You just
Oh,
unload
so
it.
we just get to find out what happens when he finds out.
Oh.
Love that
Yeah.
for us. Good job,
Oh,
team.
nice.
Killing it.
He's contracted
Right.
super syphilis, and we.
I mean,
will
as
never
far as
find
I
out,
could
so it's
see,
too late.
Raven pulled a card. He can read, and Nar's invulnerable to damage.
Yes, that's all you know.
Let me get one.
Cool, yeah.
I
here.
mean, I only see good things.
yeah.
Tell me when to stop.
I feel like we have seen a negative
stop.
consequence here. Like, I think we've definitely seen at least one negative consequence so far.
Onyx.
Oh, what's this?
Uh,
This is like a picture of a. What's that? A picture of a dog. Oh, it's a
Can I
nice
pet that
looking
dog?
Are you getting another pet?
you gain the loyalty of a magical animal companion.
Yo!
Yes!
A crow, a boar, a crow, a hound, a monkey, or a serpent.
Do I get a pick? Or
Get that
does
dog.
the-
No, yeah. Yeah, you get a choice for one of those.
My dog comes back. My mastiff is back, baby.
Yeah!
Can I pet that dog?
From the
Oh,
Shadow Realm.
Poetic justice.
Not even somebody.
When your paladin's better with animals.
Abigail.
Are you even a paladin at this point, or are you just a druid?
Kailu, darling, can you please explain to them that they're getting the good ones? Eventually, they're gonna get the one that, like, locks them in an extra dimensional plane, unable to ever be found. Like, there are negatives to this.
Well, I certainly haven't touched them. I understand.
I'm not doing it.
And Brad, the game breaker's out of there. Don't worry.
Okay. And Nar's like, hey, can I pull another?
No, I don't think we need to.
I am so sorry that I have to leave you guys. I'm so sorry. I will be right back. I'm using my phone for Discord, and my boyfriend just called, so I have to go pick them. I'm so sorry. I will be right back. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
As technical
we're just gonna have to
difficulties
deal with
begin,
it.
now.
we're gonna close our eyes and just
I'm ready.
listen
Deal
to
with
the
the cameras
audio.
out.
It's,
We're gonna listen to the audio.
It's what we like to say, theater of the mind.
Exactly. As the party all
Oh, Kelly
gathers,
looks
as I believe at this point Raven has shut the box,
Yeah.
we travel to Rubio.
Yeah.
Describe where you're going and what you're doing.
I'm walking through the recent battlefield of chaos throughout the dead bodies, carefully and strategically stepping around them like a well thought out dance in a sense. As I walk through many battlefields of dead bodies at this point, and I'm looking for the best, like the highest ranking person I can find in amidst these destroyed barracks of soldiers, generals, corporals, lieutenants, whatever. Anyone that would have like orders. I'm looking for a
Only-
dead one.
Roll me investigations.
Okay. Advantage. We're gonna ignore that one, hopefully. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna use my fate dice, because why not? Because I've been holding on to that bitch for a minute.
2
I'm
seconds.
over it. We'll get another one. And then, yeah, we'll take the 21. But the second one, just in case it's a crit. Yeah, 21.
We're down to DM. Quick, pull another card.
I mean, natural 20? Yeah, you guys all saw it, right?
Yeah, we heard it. Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
definitely, definitely.
Did you hear that, Brad?
Yeah, that 20.
Nat 20? Nat 20?
No.
It was a
What'd you get,
21.
Oh. So yeah, so as you're going through all of these dead tiefling soldiers, the armor that they're wearing, it almost looks as though it was rushed. There's barely any sort of ranking system. It almost looks like they were just pawns until you find a tiefling woman that has a unique breastplate that connects to a shoulder plate that bounds off, made of gold.
She did.
She's dead as hell.
Perfect. I do some cool figurations with the hands and cast Speak with the Dead at will on her. And I kneel down next to her and I wait for her to animate.
As her eyes open up and her mouth opens, and she awaits a question.
What?
Logan has to.
Can someone share their screen?
Yeah, I got it. Hold on.
You got it. Damn it!
There you go.
Not again.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
Perfect.
All
As
right.
as
Yeah.
the body animates, what does Rubio say?
First thing that's budding on my mind, I'm gonna ask this, who I think is the leader. Where does she and the rest of these people, tieflings, come from?
Avernus.
Okay. And then he'll ask, get 5 of these. He'll ask, who is it that sent you?
The Dark Queen Saphira.
He mutters to himself, fucking do that one. And then he'll ask, was it from Portal or via marching did you come from Avernus?
Let out through escape routes created by Saphira. Upon traveling to World Tree, we were granted a portal.
Okay. And then he'll ask for his 4th. Why were you sent to the World Tree so early?
Not early, in time.
Okay. Then for his last question, is there more coming for the World Tree? Or are they going elsewhere?
Troops traveling to the Fountain of Youth. We were the World Tree's assaults.
Alright, as the 5th question ends, I'm gonna cast Undying Servitude on it. So, yeah, I'm gonna choose Zombie, so on each of my turns I can use a bonus action if I'm in combat to mentally command it. It just does basic actions. If I'm not commanding it, it will only defend itself until it's given another order. And I have 24 hours to maintain it, and then afterwards it does a saving throw after 24 hours.
Okay.
So I'm going to take this little minion with me. I'm going to stand up and kind of just like raise my hand up while casting it and chanting, and it's going to rise up with my hand like a puppet on strings, like my blood kind of hunter style. And then I'm going to, in a sense, break said strings and leave it under my command.
I like it. And as the zombie rises up and becomes your servant, what do you do?
I'll look around one last time around the battlefield just in case I'm missing something.
What do you think you'd be missing?
An important creature that I haven't seen in battle before. Any type of like armor. If there's an obvious person with some sort of like papers or scrolls, maybe. I'm just trying to make sure there's no information that would be beneficial that I'd be missing out on.
You can roll me investigations again.
Sounds good to
Get
me, partner.
One last feel.
21.
For what you've recollected, you feel as though there's a plan bigger than what you can understand at the moment, going both towards the World Tree and the Fountain of Youth, the significance to them is to your knowledge, but the significance to Saphira is just clueless.
Okay. I'm gonna walk slowly back towards the entrance of the World Tree. And then it's gonna dawn on me for a second, and right as I'm about to reach the entrance, I'm gonna go to the nearest corpse and at will cast Speak with the Dead again. And I'm gonna ask it one question. I'm gonna ask, how long until the other troops reach the Fountain of Youth? It's a question I totally should have asked.
To the your zombie.
Just a random corpse. I'm walking up to another one. I can cast this spell at will.
As
one of my Eldritch
one of the
Symbols.
tieflings rise. Should have arrived at the same time as us.
He'll just cut the spell off right there and then, and keep walking back to the group and walk into the hall inside the tree. He'll walk in with the zombie, and then he's gonna kind of see that everyone is more or less strewn about. So he'll put away his book, and he's actually gonna take out his Eldritch Staff. He's gonna go up to wherever he can find a stone pedestal or something to make a decent amount of noise, and he's just gonna slam his staff 3 times to try to get everyone's attention.
What do the rest of you guys do?
I'm with my Griffin and Doc Petrie. This is Abigail. Abigail, Petrie. Make sure you two get along, okay? Share the spoils of war. I'm playing a catch with both of them. I take out 2 eye stalks this time out. Feeling catch with both of them.
I think Caspian was just like sitting down at his spot by the tree to like meditate and like communicate with the tree, and he just hears thunk, thunk, thunk. God, is it ever gonna stop today? What now?
And you'll probably see Nar has climbed up a huge branch of the World Tree. It is just dangling from one arm, like 30 feet up the air. Yeah, what's up, Rubio?
You're just gonna kind of like look around at chaos and look at Nar hanging up there, and just he's gonna shake his head for a second, but he's gonna clear his throat and say, "I've gathered intel from a fallen enemy," and he'll gesture to his new zombie minion, who is now under my control via dark magic. Don't ask any further questions, but what I've learned is there were 2 assaults launched this eve. One on this tree, and one on the Fountain of Youth, where I gained some blood-style powers, and Nard gained some youth back, and other gifts were given. But if you remember right, we have immortals buried there. Now, they must have arrived already. If we have any chance at stopping Saphira, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to make sure they didn't succeed in destroying the fountain or whatever they were doing. I think we should check on it. It's not super far away from the World Tree.
Isn't it?
Could
Yeah,
be
but
important.
they could also just be stuck in that weird fucking time loop thing.
Which we know how to figure out and get through. If we can get through it before they do, we could save the Fountain of Youth and stop Saphira in her tracks now.
I mean, I hold up one of my teleportation crystals. I got one of these left. This is my last one. I could get there right now.
I don't
Set
have
up a
any
nice
of those.
defense. It's my
We're
very
just
last
gonna
one.
point over to Kylo and say, I believe Kylo has some sort of tree teleportation, and he'll gesture to the king. And I'm sure some of these fine elves must have some sort of sorcerer that can get us a fair distance without us expending valuable crystals. He'll hold up his last one as well. I'm not using this until time is dire, and he'll put it away.
Question: has Kylo ever been to the Fountain of Youth? Because she wasn't with
Yes.
us, but okay.
She talks
she has.
about it a lot.
Okay.
Big part of her backstory.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So she definitely could travel via plant. but she can't.
He also put up a finger and say, also side note, these tieflings came from an escape route from hell made by Saphira, so it would not be a terrible idea to go stop by and obliterate that route so no further units are sent over here.
Do you know exactly where it is? Is it on the way? Did they like?
I don't know the exact location, but he'll gesture over to his minion. This one does.
Should we split off into teams? A frontal assault on the Fountain Youth, and then closing the portal team?
I have a. I feel like that's a terrible idea because we don't know how many people are in each location.
Agreed, Raven.
You didn't ask like how many troops they sent out in each?
It's very vague answers when you speak
I
with
mean,
the dead.
listen, Rubio's smart, but I mean, come on, he's not that smart.
Hey,
Huh?
I'm a wise man. I only know what I know.
I didn't say you weren't wise. I just said you weren't intelligent. Takes one to know one. I know.
Rubio's just like extremely insulted. He takes like a moment to like go back to Zen and say, "You need to pick a priority. We can always. I think the fountain is the priority. We can always swing back around and hit this escape route, so these neighboring nations of elves don't get slaughtered by Avernus's best."
All right, yeah. Let me get Nard down real quick, and he's gonna take out his crossbow and shoot your hand.
Nard drops like a sack of potatoes and just falls on a stump that would normally have broken his back. But he just gets up, dusts himself off, pulls out the crossbow. When we're throwing.
Shall we make haste?
I wish Kylie and Nard and Cars could fucking.
I kind of want to make dinner, but you know.
Rubio's gonna look around at everyone and say, I'm sure all of us could use a little bit of a rest after
Brad.
that encounter."
Brad,
Yes.
has Caspian been to the Fountain of Youth, and does he know anyone there?
Good question.
History.
That is a dirty 20
Nice.
with my plus 13.
I'd say you know some people from
Filthy 20.
the Fountain Keepers, the organization that guards the Fountain of Youth.
Okay. Well, if you want to know how big salt is at the Fountain of Youth, I could scry it. It'll only take 10 minutes.
It would save us some time if we see they're unsuccessful and see if it's actually worth it. Because if it's obliterated, we've got better things to do.
I mean, I don't
That's
need
exactly-
any kind of rest.
Yeah, so give me 10 minutes to cast this spell. I will see through the eyes of one of my friends at the fountain, and then we'll know if we need to go in. Give me a minute. 10 minutes. He starts casting.
You took Raven's line away from him. I thought you said 10.
Yeah, I'm actually good to go. Like, I'm still full of adrenaline. Nobody could hit me. I'm feeling pretty good, you know, all things considered. I'm like holding the corpse. I'm feeling pretty good, guys.
I'm all right.
Nar has. I was gonna say Nar has climbed into the Mastiff's mouth in the background. Just
What you think? My master would never put you in his mouth. Dirty
That-
boy.
Daily gnome.
I don't know where this gnome has been.
So you just
Somewhere with a
hear
bear.
Caspian kind of like humming this melodic tune while playing an instrument as magic is just swirling around him for 10 minutes. At the end, you just kind of hear like this music note burst as his eyes go blue, and he can now see through the eyes of the person he knows as he casts the scrying spell.
Has anybody else heard popping every time Steve speaks?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
What kind of popping?
Like a pop pop.
That better?
Very descriptive.
Like a bop bop.
Say a sentence. Give us
How's it sound? Am I sounding better?
Yeah, like a pop pop.
There's a little popping and cutting in and out, but it shouldn't be too bad.
It's,
Hold on,
it's like
try
Rice
turning
Krispies.
up the game. But now,
to give us a sentence. Give us a line.
hi,
Come on,
my name's
Macbeth.
Steve, and I'm happy to be here. How are you?
No.
No, it's
Sounds
not
like
good.
a right
Sounds like
next
that's
bowl of Rice Krispies.
How about now? Let the mic farther away. How's that sound?
All right,
That's a
Macbeth,
little
give us a
better.
line.
I need Shakespearean.
You egg.
Check.
Mic check.
Mic
Mic
check.
check.
Hi, I'm Steve. I'm talking again. How's it sound now?
It's not that bad. It's not
It's
that
not
bad.
bad.
It's fine. We can play on.
We've got
We can
intermission.
play,
We've got intermission in 14 minutes.
We're
I
good.
just have to reset.
Uh,
Hit
so-
intermission, I'll try to figure it out.
Yeah.
As you finish casting your scribe, as you see through the eyes of someone you knew, a part of the Fountain Keepers, you see drow warriors cutting through every person there, and then an ancient black dragon landing down and scorching through the trees that would create the maze of the Fountain of Youth.
Caspian's eyes just go back normal. Yep, teleport now. Let's go. There's an ancient dragon and a bunch of other shit. Let's go.
Just one dragon?
Should be too big
And
of a
a ton
problem.
of.
It
and
doesn't
a ton
matter.
of
We
drow.
killed like 3
There's
last
an army
time.
Yeah.
there. They're all dying. They're getting killed. Let's go.
We
Hello.
killed 3 dragons before breakfast. Let's go, guys! You can sleep on the way. Let's go!
I mean, I'll start. Yeah, I mean, I'll start marching off.
Just marching with my griffin and my doggy.
We're using Kailu's means of transport, or just the king?
Here's where
Kailu, man.
I need knowledge of a druid that I don't have. So, transport via plants is a 6th level spell,
Yes.
and nowhere on it does it say it can be casted at any higher. And she's casted it today.
Does she have another 6th level
No.
spell slot? No?
Looks like we're walking.
You
Looks like we're
can
walking.
spend a higher level spell slot on any spell that's lower.
Right.
It's just it has no extra benefit. So if she
Yeah.
has a 7th or an 8th or a 9th, she can spend one of those. It just has no added effect.
Yeah.
You can always cast a higher spell level for a lower
Well,
spell.
you can sacrifice is basically what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, let's just try to think.
Who needs... anybody need any healing? I could do a little bit of healing.
I don't
Who
think
needs
that
it?
4
Funny.
points is really going to make that much of a difference.
I'll give
Yeah.
you the 4 points. It's no biggie. Please. Allow me.
Hey, Nar, I'm Raven. Sorry, I forgot who I was for a second.
The voices.
Hey, if we're gonna go fight a dragon, you want me to turn you big so you can wrestle with him?
I mean, when we get there, probably.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, coming up with a battle plan. If I can't get hurt, I can be up on the front lines with you this time.
Rubio looks over at Raven and says, "How would you like to be a dragon?
I mean, I am a dragon.
Bigger one."
No,
Well, that's what Nar was just saying he was going to do.
the flying type.
Never mind.
The flying ones.
We'll all be dragons, for fuck's sake. He's just gonna, like, look through some of his books out of frustration in his notes, like, what are we gonna do?
Look, Brad, you look confused.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm working overtime.
Because we're doing an encounter, I don't think he
I
thinks
guess, anybody need any buffs? We'll start buffing now.
As
Uh,
Kailu
when
starts
she
to
casts it.
as Kailu starts to open up the world tree, creating a portal through it, she explains to you guys that, the best of her recollection, you guys will be going where the Fountain of Youth is, not in the town.
Oh, just dropping straight in.
Right in that
Jesus
bad
Christ.
boy.
Alrighty.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Oh.
we're fine.
Hey, I can't
Guys,
get hurt right now, so I'm gonna enjoy
Someone
this.
haste me. Give me haste.
Hates me.
I'll what's it called? Shield of Faith myself. I won't get
Eldarian.
hit.
Eldarian had haste.
29 AC.
I'll just
Oh,
throw
sorry.
a shadow
Haste
moil
two
on me, I'll be
people at
good.
once.
I know.
Caspian does not have haste.
Yeah.
Sad.
So while Kailu is getting ready to do her tree thing, which takes a minute of casting time, I am going to start handing out some inspirations. because
Yay.
She gets was it a minute is
10 rounds.
10 rounds.
10
So
rounds,
I
yeah.
have 5 inspiration dice to give out. I'm gonna
Oh.
give all of you a D12 that you can use.
D12.
Dad.
Shit. Alright.
No. Let's hear it. What's the inspiration?
Yeah,
Say it.
give us a tune.
Well, no, I mean, bards don't have to sing.
Yeah, a tune. It could be a musical tune, a little
Yep.
flute tune,
Uh,
guitar tune.
As Kailu's casting, Caspian is just kind of sitting there. And when we go into battle, you all will be empowered by my voice. Do not be afraid, my friends, for you will have me by your side. And like, you just feel inspired. And yeah, all four of you have a D12 you can use.
Rubio,
Thank
for
you,
some
Fancy
weird reason,
Pants.
I feel inspired.
Thank you.
Thanks, Fancy
too.
Pants. I appreciate it.
It was oddly inspiring. I don't know how that
I also appreciate the hell out of your shirt, Steve.
What's it say?
We
No,
just
it just
appreciate
says
that it
Bard.
says Bard.
Bard.
Awesome.
Yeah, this was a free shirt from a shirt company. They're like, here, take their shirt.
Yeah, I saw that on TikTok.
Hey DM,
Yeah.
from the time the battle ended to the time we're about to yeet ourselves over to the fountain, how long has it been?
Probably 2 or 3 hours.
Cool.
So what you're saying is we could have taken a short rest for those who need it.
Son of a bitch.
Uh-huh. Okay. As you all step through the portal, the 5 of you,
Bunch of badasses.
Like the
Kylo
Avengers.
staying behind,
Yeah, Bombay.
being tired and wanting to regroup with their dad, knowing you guys have it, and cars being nowhere to be found.
We have it.
Yeah,
We could use them.
Such a good rogue.
Nar's literally invincible. If we're gonna attack, now's the chance.
True. Nar, you're in charge of the dragon.
Guys, I put in the chat what all you can use my inspiration for, since because I'm creation, there are other options.
Oh, okay.
So, I put in the chat.
Good to know.
Oh, the moats. I love moats.
Sweet. Oh boy.
Okay, cool. And once you land into the center of the Fountain of Youth, the air is still. Not a sound to be heard. You see that there is a clear path. Oh,
What the hell?
Y'all hearing that?
I think
I'm
it's
hearing
Austin.
that.
Austin, I think that's some interference on your side.
You got a little feedback coming through.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yours is blipping, like the green
Okay, it's
border.
good.
Don't know what that was, but that was weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't done
The
it.
DM is shot.
Hey!
God is dead. Nothing
is our
matters.
worst
There's
one.
no rules.
This is the most technical difficulty.
Embrace
Quick,
insanity,
Nar.
chat. Best curse ever. Yeah, this is the real curse.
Oh my god.
Do we want to take our intermission early? Figure this out.
We might have.
my whole
There it
thing
is.
just.
I'm the dungeon master now.
No.
I kept it no.
I'm
we
the
want to
captain.
take the break now so I can figure out
So,
mine and
as you
everybody
all
else.
land with the air being as still as possible, this is where we're going to take a break before my
Yeah.
whole thing
Okay.
just collapsed on me. We'll be
Bruh.
back in 10 minutes, guys, to fix some technical difficulties.
Yeah. You
It's
see
rough.
chat.
Oh,
Hi,
wow.
I'm Austin Harwell, and I play the green dragon-born barbarian known as Raven Hailstrom. He has dark green scales and horns that curl towards his face. He stands around 6 foot 8 inches tall and weighs about 350 pounds, and lives his life by one motto: Nomag Nithrel Kedrong Kaburk, which means "May death be long and slow" in Draconic. I will let him tell you even more. Hey, it's Raven Hailstrom. In case you were wondering. Don't let my massive size fool you. I'm just a big teddy bear. Well, that is until you piss me off. Then, of course, I have to turn you into the finest jams and jellies. You see, I've been a soldier all my life along with my father and his father. But you see, things happen for reasons. Good ones and bad ones. And I had something real bad happen to me, but out of the bad thing came the good thing. I met my buddy Nar, or Backpack, as I call him. Little buddy. The two of us became tighter than chainmail. We've just been exploring the world and taking things one beer and one enemy at a time. Oh yeah. I'm a green dragon. Green dragon born. Alright. Y'all have a good one.
Hi everyone, I'm Dagan DeYoung, and I play Rubio Apophis. The half-elf stands 6'1", and he is well built with good posture. He is bald with a head tattoo in the shape of a 5-point star. He has a long white beard, but he is still a young man. Rubio gained the white hair after all the torture he endured in hell. He dons blood-red robes with 2 books, one on each hip. Rubio uses a black obsidian rapier called the Sword of Souls that can change into a staff of a similar style. He carries more magic items and many spells at his fingertips. After 20 years in hell, Rubio escaped with the help of the undead ancestors of the Dwarven race. Right when he escaped, Rubio was caught and forced into a pact by the head demon himself, Asmodeus. This pact made Rubio into a warlock, but a large burden came with these hellish gifts. The demon soul of Asmodan was attached to Rubio's own soul, haunting him for eternity, unless he rids of the demon like Asmodeus wants. Rubio traveled for 5 years searching for an answer, with nothing but dead ends and gold wasted. He was a mercenary the whole time, working and completing quests to get by, while he learned to use his new powers. I think I'll let Rubio explain this next part for you.
Rubio Apophis is a name you'll soon remember, for I become part of something much bigger than myself. It involves putting up with a crew of madmen, fighting nightmares equivalent to hell itself, and beating incredible odds. All these things I'm a professional of, so I'm not worried one bit. I've mastered charismatic skills, devilish spells, and gained the infinite wisdom of the legion of ancient dwarves that fucked my voice up. Don't let my charisma fool you. I'll take down anything that gets in my way of finally obtaining peace.
Hey y'all, I'm Joe Gonzo and I play the half-orc rogue Kars Revere. He stands at 6'4", around 250, buff and cut, with pale purple skin, hazel eyes, and blue tribal tattoos from head to toe. Garza has shaved sides and a long ponytail with thick black beard adorned with 3 bird skull trinkets, tied to the points of each end of his beard. He wields a few blades, daggers, short swords, but he's a prized family short sword, one that he takes care of, polishes, and it's very much more intricate than the rest of his gear, which one could argue is pretty damaged. Now, his personality is that of a sarcastic Bostonian with family issues. He doesn't take well to insults, nor disloyalty, cowardice, or death of allies. Now, that's mostly due to the fact that his tribe was massacred in the war, or so he believes. Let me give you a little glimpse into Kars. Name's Kars Revere. I come from a long line of half-orc. I'm proud of my tribe. I like beer, woman, hookers, bars, and mixers. Lastly, I'm loyal to my friends. Everything and everyone else, every monster that's not in my party, can kick sticks. My daggers and blades are ready for war. Now I personally work alone. It's how I survived for so long. So don't expect me to be friendly.
Hello, my name is Brandon, and I play Onyx Deepburrow, the Earth Genocide Paladin. Onyx stands 6 feet tall with gold and silver heavy armor, a black obsidian sword, and a great shield with a gemstone in the middle. The armor was given to him by the priests of the orphanage he grew up in, and the shield was given by the sisters. With the armor and shield, he made a promise. He vowed to protect all living creatures made by his gods. His hair is the color of the night sky, and he has 2 white strips going along his head, despite only being 24. His rocky skin resembles that of gray slate with green freckles like moss. He earned the name Deepburrow from his town guard because he once rescued a group of kids that got lost in caves. Many have described him as having a heart of gold. Now, allow Onyx to describe himself. Good afternoon, young masters. My name is Onyx Deepburrow. Do not despair, for I shall protect you from all harm. And do not fear, my guiding light will remove the darkness from around us.
Hey, I'm Logan Field, and I play Kailu Azrael, the half-elf druid. Standing at 5'10", she's about 130 pounds, wispy and elegant, with green eyes and mahogany-colored hair that's usually got a few twigs sticking out of it. She's usually wearing sturdy traveler's clothing in layered browns and greens of all shades to help her better travel through forests. Her most prized possession is a quarterstaff that's got a small bonsai tree at the top that reaches down with gnarled and worn roots, gifted to her through her family's legacy, an ancient group of elven druids dedicated to protecting the world tree. Or, well, her adoptive family is. Her earliest memories are tainted by a monstrous demon hand tragically ripping her father from her family and tearing apart the only home she knew. Everything after that has been a lifetime of learning and dedication. She can tell you best. Ah, hello. Yes, knowledge is key, I've always thought. It's always easier to fight an enemy you understand, is it not? How best to help protect the world tree than through learning what dangerous things lie in wait? And while I'm here, I might as well work on my comprehensive bestiary of the continent. For later referencing, of course. If I don't do it, who will? Besides, I've never really been away from home, and traveling is so exciting. Meeting new people, documenting new creatures, finding new plants. I'm excited to see where my adventures take me.
Hi, my name's Alex, and I play Nar Wagglebottom. Nar is tall for a gnome. He stands about 3'7", and he's kind of scrawny looking. He has white spiky hair and a goatee on his face. He wears commoner's clothes and welding goggles at all times to kind of hide his eyes that have now become fiery pits. But yeah, I'm gonna let Nar tell a little bit more about himself. Nar?
Hi. My name's Nar, and I guess all this kind of started when I was drawn into the war. The Dark Soldiers kind of attacked my village, and they kind of beat me up really bad. And when they did, something happened. Some magical explosion killed them all and a lot of other people, and I found out I could use magic, and was kind of terrified and scared. And then I met my friend Raven, and he kind of showed me a place that we could go to help me learn a little bit more and find out what the heck happened to me. I hope I don't hurt anybody else, and I the urge to burn things is really strong. I try to resist it, but it's getting worse. Oh boy.
Welcome back from the break. We have fixed our technical difficulties as the party arrives back at the Fountain of Youth, seeing it set on flames. Not a sound.
Oh boy.
Logan won the fate dice, and they said that they love y'all.
Aww. As not a sound is to be heard. The smell of smoke and the sensation of anxiety from just the pure essence of how beautiful this place used to be, seeing it now destroyed. Each one of the caskets that you had seen gods placed in, every one of them is busted open, and there's no god in there. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna hop on my griffin and fly like straight up, see if I can see anything, see what I see.
Exactly what I was thinking. Good job.
Can you roll me investigations?
Also, my griffin can do this as well. What's a griffin's stage? Mother trucking.
Mother trucking.
I got a 15, and my griffin got a, what is that? Not as good.
Okay. With a 15, as you completely fly directly up, you see the town that you had passed called the Fountain's Keep in burns and ashes, dead bodies placed everywhere of Drow and of the Fountain Keepers. There's no dragon, there is no movement, or for you see.
I'll holler down. I ain't seeing a whole lot. I just see a bunch of bodies on both sides.
This is not what I saw when I scried. I don't quite understand. This isn't what I saw.
Yeah, we was just looking around confused and just like pissed off now. It's like, what the fuck are they? And he's gonna charge directly over to... I'm pretty sure it's in this corner where like he saw one of the dark gods for the first time. He's gonna check the sarcophagus.
When you look in there, there's no blood. There's
Yeah,
no...
You know what I was looking for.
There's no burning. There's no ash. The lid that you had seen before is smashed, and the god is missing, alongside every other coffin.
Raven's gonna look for the fish in the pond itself.
Yeah, while they're doing that, Nar's gonna ritualistically cast Detect Magic.
Once you... I'll go with Raven first. Raven, as you look into the pond, all the fish are still there. All 6 of them are still floating around, repeating their daily things and their hourly things they do in this pond. And as Nar casts Detect Magic with a ritual, once the ritual is complete and he starts to look around, you see that the Fountain of Youth is still blemishing with magic. All sorts. But every casket has none. As it used to, with the roots connecting to the trees, the roots are now pierced.
Okay, I'll report that to the group, tell them, Fountain's still magical, but caskets, right?
Well, I mean, Nar, you could probably ride on the dog, and I could take Raven over to the town, and then Rubio could polymorph, change into a dragon, fly fancy pants there, and we could check out the town real quick, like.
What about Caspian?
Yeah, he's fancy pants. He'll fly on the back of Rubio.
Oh,
this might not work.
We need to figure out where these saboteurs went. I'm pretty sure they've taken the gods.
Why would they take the gods? I mean, they're dead. Are they gonna try to resurrect them?
He's gonna, yeah, like as you're saying they're dead, he's gonna like 2-hand point to his zombie. There's many things you could do with the dead, or even things who are stuck in limbo, comatic state or something, whatever you call it. He'll walk back to the group just like muttering like, fucking waste of time, fucking bullshit, Saphira's a fucking bitch, and he's just gonna walk back over to the group. I think we should go with what Onyx here said and go searching for what happened and where they went afterwards.
What's a dragon's flying speed?
Depending on
90?
which dragon, most of them are like 80.
80.
120 if they're dashing, I think. 160.
Okay, so we'll be like arriving at the same time if we're just dashing.
Yeah.
We go dragon mode.
I think, yeah, 80. Because, yeah, evil monsters are my thing, and the best I can do at level 17 is an adult red dragon now. Which is lit. I love that.
So as you guys all get up and start to fly towards... Give me one moment.
Jesus.
Who is that?
That's Raven. They're awesome this time.
Oh.
It's feedback
see
mic
that.
again.
What?
I don't know what's going on tonight.
Just bear with us, chat. Thank
It
you
is.
all for tuning in and just bearing with the technical difficulties. If you're
It's Saphira.
it's
That's what it is.
yeah, they're getting too close.
Steven out here.
Interdimensional sabotage. That bitch.
She made me a level 3 paladin. Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'll
back.
turn into a red dragon, and I'll dip down and gesture at well, Caspian's, I guess, wandered off. He'll just wait.
It looked pretty urgent, so
Yeah,
we'll be right back.
bro.
So as I'll say that everybody gets on and flies off, as that was the plan. As you all make your way over to the town you once knew, seeing it all smoking and on fire, as you see the flames of the houses you had passed by not too long ago just in ruins.
Yeah.
Smoke filling the air, making it not hard to see, but not easy.
I have a passive perception of 23, and I have like dark vision and blind sight as well. Just so you know.
On the ground, following every street, every home, on almost every part of the grass, you see dead bodies, both of the drow and of the people that, or I mean, not the drow, the tieflings, and of the Fountain Keeps. Eldarian, as you walk deeper in, thank you, Jesus, computer. As you walk deeper in, the person that you had scribed through, you see him lying there headless on the ground. As you all land down, what do you do?
I stay in dragon form, and I'm gonna, once everyone kind of gets off, I'm gonna fly back up and I'm gonna do circles, and I'm gonna try my best to figure out where the group went. Anyone who speaks Draconic, I'm gonna say that's what I'm doing real quick. I guess I can speak Common as well, so I'll just say that to the group in a dragon voice, I guess. I do have
your best
Rubio
dragon
I also have to throw a little Rubio there. I'm going to fly up into the air, into circles. I've got to find this Dark Army and wherever they went.
All right. I'll look through the
best I got.
ranks, see what I could see what any kind of special powerful guys, if they like the vampire beholder we fly, we'll see. I'll look for any kind of those thingies.
What Nar's gonna do is look at the battle and see like which way it went, and if he can kind of track like any footprints leading in one direction or another.
You know what? This could actually be pretty interesting with that.
Yeah, I fly off.
Because Nar doesn't have too much military background, I'm gonna make you roll with this with disadvantage for investigation check on that.
Okay.
But Raven would see that Nar is you're doing that. Jesus, music.
I'd probably actually have asked Raven to help. Now that I think of it. But you still want me to roll with disadvantage?
Yeah, roll with disadvantage, and when Raven looks over, could you roll with advantage for your investigations?
So that'll
If you
be
wanna help
a 12 for disadvantage.
Okay. You can kind of see for the very beginning of the fight that the tree the Fountain Keepers were getting demolished. Almost every one of them were pushing back further deeper into the town, trying to hold the bridge leading to the Fountains of Youth maze that is now burning.
17.
And when Raven looks at it, as you see the bridge having majority of the tieflings lying down on it dead, you see that the keepers held back and fought back, and as they moved deeper in, you can tell which ones of them surcame the tieflings, but eventually died from bleeding. So the battle was won, but there are no survivors. But the one thing that you both remember Caspian saying is that there was a dragon. And as Rubio flies around and Onyx walks around, you don't see a dragon in sight. Especially with the investigations check that Onyx did earlier.
Yeah. I'm not more looking for the dragon as I'm looking for like just the mass footprints that an army would more or less leave. Like that's gonna toil up soil and leave a pretty obvious straight line of whereabouts they went.
You can see where they came from, but there are no tracks going to where they went except tracks throughout the entire maze and tracks throughout the entire town. Bigger tracks leading from a dragon throughout the maze. Possibly him getting lost.
In the maze? Okay. I can only assume that they potentially then teleported. Is there anywhere on the ground where it looks like the mass conjugated, where it might be like darker in like the mud or the general sense of it? Or I can see maybe they were all of a sudden there and then nothing, like where all of a sudden like maybe footsteps just end?
Well, you can
anything
see
like
that, but that would have been where they came from if you flew from the direction they had teleported in from.
Okay. I'm going to climb another 80 in a total 160 and give another proper look and see if there's anything I can see within like a few kilometers or so. Sorry, Americans.
What the heck is a kilometer?
A kilometer's a long fucking way. That's what it is.
as you climb up, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of feet. These are the Americans. And you look down upon the battleground. There's no movement. There's no life. But you see that the fountain itself, in the very center of this maze, is starting to glow.
The hell? I'll hover a little closer to the fountain to get a better look and see like, what's going on there. Is it glowing via fire or some other means?
Glowing blue. And as high as you are, you have to go down. You are way too high up in order.
I'll float down. I'm trying to get closer enough to like see what's going on.
The water itself in the fountain of the youth is glowing. The fish are all following themselves in a giant circle in the fountain. Do you recollect with the party, or what do you do?
I don't want to miss whatever's about to happen. I don't have my bracelet, and I don't think I have any way to really contact them in my current form. I'm just going to keep watching, because this is going to be a unique event. I don't want to miss. How close am I? Like, do you think as a dragon I could yell at them and they would hear it, or not?
I mean, we probably saw you fly down.
I mean, yeah, we could see you flying around.
You saw him flying around and then go down, and probably because what color?
Oh, you know what? I'm a red dragon.
You probably see off of his scales there's something reflecting.
Yeah. You know what? I'll do just because I'm out of combat. I'll just do a little spurt of flame out of my mouth in the air to kind of like give it like a hey, like a flare almost in a sense.
I figured like I feel like you're turning and you just point, you know.
Yeah.
Like a fish.
like a dragon dog just this way.
Alright, guys. Hey fellas, I think Rubio's found something back where he came from. I could take maybe one of you and Nar.
I can ride on the Mastiff, it's fine.
I mean, I feel like I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Still just traumatized from the previous battle.
It's not a long walk. If we like run, we'll get there in like what, 2 rounds?
Place in my spy.
If we dash.
If you dash, most likely, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just run.
Okay.
I feel like.
Not that far.
Running.
I don't want to leave anybody out, but Nar can still ride the Mastiff if he wants.
My legs are small
Abigail.
and tiny.
Abigail is trotting along.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just land in this corner and just observe the fountain. Probably have like maybe half an hour left on my form.
So you say it's glowing blue, right?
Yeah, the water itself is glowing.
Do I have any idea what it's doing?
You could roll me Arcana and try to figure it out.
Yeah, no. That's a 6.
I mean, if someone talked to Kylo via the bracelet, because she knows this place, cough, cough. Because I can't, I'm a dragon. She probably knows.
Could I just take off my gauntlet and dunk my hand in there? I would like to do that, please.
I mean, Nar's the invincible.
Yeah,
Probably be the
I've
best
already-
person to heat into the magical mouth.
yeah.
Too late. I already said it, man.
Oh, okay.
You're
What's
doing
done
what?
is done.
I take off my metal gauntlet and just dunk my hand in there. The one without the ring from Rhea, my right hand.
Okay.
I'm left-handed. I dunk my. What's going on here?
As you throw your hand in, you can see the waves
Can't be good.
kind of rebounding off of you in the water. And as you follow them, they're getting bounced off by other waves as something had been dropped in.
Oh,
And
can I,
as-
like,
Go ahead.
see if I can find it and grab it?
And as you roll me, what's your passive investigation? Just do that first.
11.
11. You know what? Because you're already following it. Yeah, you see that it is the key that you had handed off to Sabira.
That shit.
Pick it up.
Okay. Give me one
Hey guys,
second.
Dude.
look what I got.
I'm a little confused.
You might actually pass this. So as you go to grab the key out of the ground, you see that the bottom of the well has grabbed onto it in a sense. So as you're pulling against it, I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
Strength save. Okay, hopefully that
Bard-
plus 11 does me good.
Bardic Inspiration
forget-
too.
Don't forget your bardic
yep.
inspiration.
I did.
D12.
I'm gonna use it because I rolled a 7 plus 11, 18. I'm gonna use that bardic. 18 plus another 7,
Plus your
25.
Plus your paladin stuff.
That's already added in
Oh.
automatically, I think.
So the
25.
DC was as high as it could go as a 30. As the Fountain of Youth has grabbed onto it as much as possible.
You need some help over there, Onyx.
Yeah. I just need like a little bit. I'm almost there. I can feel it. It's giving it's a little bit give.
May I try DM?
Yeah, you can give it one last go. As you see that the fish are moving faster and faster and faster. And as Eldarian is trying to sense what's going on, he feels the presence. Not Eldarian, oh my goodness, Caspian.
I was like, excuse
I'm
me?
Sorry. As
alive.
Caspian tries to sense what is going on with Arcana, you sense the presence of life, the exact same feeling you get when you're at the World Tree.
Well, 16. I rolled a 16 on the dice, plus 11 on my inspiration, which is 27 plus. For my strength saving throw, it's plus 11, so 38.
Jesus.
I think he
You-
did it.
As you rip the key out, it snaps.
What?
No, well, at least you can't use this key no more.
Which key did you
Oh
give
my
again?
lord.
It was the
Heal life?
gold key? Or was it the red key?
A white? Yeah,
And who
okay.
has a red key?
That was in the void.
Yeah, the
Pizza
demi
has
Yeah,
the
it's
red
the void.
key.
isn't it?
It's in the void.
This was the golden key.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have the red one. Wait, so like, what does that mean?
Wait, what significance is the key, guys? I don't. Why are we trying to get it?
Oh, you know, it awakens ancient dragons that like fight. You know, the gold one was like about order, but order by any means. So, you know, good, but by bad means. And then the red one was just evil.
Wait
Like
a
a
minute.
yin
Wait.
and yang.
So, you're telling me that the keys to unlock the world's dragons,
Mm-hmm.
you found them?
Yeah, yeah, in that library where we got the deck of cards. It's a long story, but Cliff Notes, we found these keys in that library. We gave one to someone we thought we could trust. Turns out, couldn't trust them. They gave it to Bad Lady. Now it's here.
Is this one still opening up, or did they stop it
The
when
fish
they broke
has
it?
not. They have not stopped cycling.
So you're telling me that the gold dragon is about to come out of this pond?
I mean...
Well, because the world's tree is the red dragon.
Oh, is it? Well, we have that key.
They got 2 pieces of. Oh wait, I'm gonna put the 2 pieces together and cast mending.
Oh.
And you know what?
Nice.
At what level?
It's
a cantrip.
It's a cantrip. It fixes anything in a 1x1 square.
Well, fix my heart.
Anything magical as well?
Dang.
That includes like magical items, correct?
I think anything was a good
think-
broad description.
That's just what I'm double checking.
Spell repairs, break a chair, such things broken like can physically repair a magic item or construct, but the spell can't restore the magic to the object.
Okay.
Interesting.
As you cast mending on the key, the fish stops cycling.
Uh-oh.
But you feel a sudden urge as the fish don't just stop cycling, they stop moving. Nar, you start to age very
much?
rapidly.
Oh, no.
The exact same amount that you lost or you de-aged when you drank from the fountain. Rubio,
No, don't say it.
you feel a sudden urge, a power that you had granted, disappear.
What happened? No. You look normal now.
Did I not look normal before?
No, you look like a creepy uncle or something.
What
I
the
don't-
fuck is going on?
Wait
here?
a second. I think, okay.
Raven
Based off
killed the
my
fish.
observations on Nar, I think we, like, stopped all the effects that were going on.
Wait, if that's the case, then when I die, because the fountain brought me back. Oh, Kylo brought me back with the fountain.
Kylo brought you back with the Fountain of Youth water. I think it was the spell in tandem. You know, those things combined. It wasn't just the water. So I think we're good, considering you're still alive.
Yeah, I really don't want to die again. That sucked.
Yeah.
Am I still feeling the presence of the word, like the presence?
No. That presence has faded off very so driftedly. As though it's water in your hands just falling out.
I think you just killed the dragon.
Or we just locked his door again. We just closed the door, said, hey, not your time yet, buddy. You know, let's not look at the bleak options, man.
Oh, I was fixing to make another tally mark on my dragon list.
Not yet. Not
Okay.
yet. We gotta confirm it. You know, we gotta get the teeth and all that. I gotta confirm the kill.
Well,
Tango down.
if everything has stopped though, there's no fish movement. There's none of it. Like, what?
If I look up to the forest, are leaves falling?
Yes. The trees, the maze, the grass, everything is starting to lose its magic, lose its light that it's shining off of it. the waters become not blue, but gray.
Yeah, so we might have fucked up.
I Kailu is going to be pissed.
Wait, Raven, put the key back in.
Do you think? Alright, fuck it.
Fuck it. I mean, hey, what's the worst that could happen? Gold dragons, ancient gold dragons, like
The dragon's
whatever.
gonna speak up and say, "The Saphira is the one that put the key in the fountain. We just stopped whatever she was trying to do. This is not us. We're just always here at the end of it."
It's a good point.
As you put
Raven-
the key back in the water, nothing happens except bubbles coming and rising to the surface. Just from the object entering in the water. Nothing special.
Can I see if like the magic of this area went into the key? You know, like the key sucked out all the magic of the land with like detect magic.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll cast
can do
detect magic and see if that happened.
You can feel it as though it's energy moving faster than wind goes across land, traveling from the Fountain of Youth to the World Tree. As you know before, the World Tree and the Fountain of Youth's magics were connected.
We should probably go back to the World Tree.
How?
Oh, don't worry, I can take care of that.
Oh.
If
Alright,
we're
shall we-
ready to go back to the World Tree, I can teleport us there. It's not a problem. I couldn't teleport us here because I'd never been here.
Oh, I see.
Here, I've been to
Right.
the town, but yeah.
If these places are connected, we have to go back immediately. This could have been a diversion.
I pick up the gold key. I pick it up. Is it magical? Because this spell lasts like.
It is not magical.
Action. Weird.
Teleporting us back to the World Tree. Poof.
Poof. It's a big one. As you teleport back to the World Tree, entering in, standing together, you can see anguish, guilt, pain hitting every members of the World Tree, everyone that lives here. Nar and Caspian, you both feel this as well. You feel the emotion from the tree. You just feel it being sad.
It's sad. It's not dying.
No, it's sad.
Okay.
The tree's an E-man. Where are you?
I'd like to find the king.
Go ahead.
I just walk up, say, "All right, what's going on here? We got this gold key out of the Fountain Youth. What's going on?"
As you walk up to Aller, he looks at you. I don't know. I feel very strange. As though something's been lost. What happened? And he looks directly at you guys.
I told you, there's a key in the fountain. We took it out.
I don't understand what that means.
Review's gonna walk up prior to
That's why I'm
teleportation.
asking.
The moment, what's his name again? Sorry, new character, Caspian. The moment he went to teleport, I drop my polymorph. I walk over to the king, with just kind of more of a business face on, and I'll clear my throat and say, "I believe Saphira's dark forces inserted the golden dragon key into the fountain, and I don't know if we stopped it, but it seems to be affecting the World Tree in some way. They are interconnected. This was a strike of evil."
What of the fountain keepers? How are they?
He's just gonna look down at him with like and he's gonna say one word: slain.
Oh.
And then he'll, without skipping a beat, say, and all of the sarcophagi are empty.
So the gods are free. Or
The
they
gods... I think the gods were taken. Do not believe they're free.
I don't know, were the coffins like crushed from the inside? Were they crushed inward or outward? Like did the shrapnel go in?
The sharps of glass going outwards.
You know, I'm a positive thinker, so hopefully they're out there just wandering the land, seeing what's happening since they've been gone, you know? I like to look Jesus. I like to look happily at the world. Look, I mean, any info on these keys, if you have like an old scribe, an old lady that lives in a hut, I mean, really anything would be helpful.
Onyx, I believe the word you were looking for is optimistically.
Thank you, Raven. I'm on the come down of that adrenaline from the fight.
While they're all doing that, Caspian is going to his mat in front of the tree and is now doing his meditation to commune with the tree. He wants to try to communicate with it and figure out what exactly happened.
When you do that, do you close your eyes?
Yeah, he sits cross-legged, kind of in like a meditative stance, puts his head down, like he's fully trying to connect energy. Like if chi existed, he's trying to like match the chi with the tree and stuff like that. I don't know if that's a check or...
No. I'll let you just pray.
Okay.
As you do that, your eyes shut. The entire environment around you goes empty. And if you were to open your eyes, the only thing you'd see is a giant red fiery eye in front of you. And as it would blink, you would be back in the world tree.
Okay.
Al? Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was like, so just there's emptiness is what he's sensing.
Yeah.
Okay. Caspian is going to start singing to the tree. He's gonna start singing. I don't know why you're so sad. Give me a reason. Let me understand. It just like starts humming after that. He's trying to get the tree to talk to him.
You are then shown a memory. And as Onyx says, that you want to know more, everyone else follows you into this memory.
Okay.
The dragon shows you the story as he speaks to you.
The beginning of at the beginning of time, the world we know as Evermore was created by the 7 world spirits. After they created everything, they created 2 magnificent creatures unlike no other. A red dragon and a gold. These 2 dragons were massive, powerful, and they quickly formed a strong bond and became the best of friends. As time passed, the world spirits created elves, and dragons lived among beasts with the elves. However, these elves built cities and had families. The dragons grew envious and felt lonely. The world spirits
I'm just gonna go deep voice.
The world spirits, seeing their loneliness, decided to gift them with more dragons. Over the years, thousands of dragons and millions of elves inhabited the world, living in harmony. However, tension arose when the red dragon was driven by ambition, desire to give more land that was occupied by elves. The elves wouldn't agree. The red dragon, infuriated, harmed the elf he was speaking to, starting a devastating war against the dragons. The red dragon saw no other choice but to fight back, and during which the elves suffered greatly. In response, the gold dragon sided with the elves and created a new form of life known as the Dragonborn. These extraordinary beings turned the tide of the war, leading to the inevitable victory of the elves and Dragonborns alike. However, years to follow the war, disagreements over rewards and recognition led to conflict between the elves and Dragonborn, seeking to put an end to the strife. The world spirits created Genancies made of water, earth, fire, and air, humanoids to represent the spirits who fought alongside the elves. This intervention prolonged the war, but introduced a semblance of peace as the Dragonborn sought to understand this new race. As the balance of war shifted, the spirits created gnomes, who allied with the Dragonborns, further influencing the conflict. Subsequently, the world spirits introduced dwarves, orcs, humans, halflings, and many more into the world, unwittingly fueling the flames of fire that we know as the Greatest War. The ensuing chaos and destruction prompted the formation of two opposing factions representing all races. Standing in the brink of a final confrontation, the gold dragon attempted to reason with the red dragon. However, my ambition, my relenting fury, compelled the gold dragon to fight for the opposing side. At this critical moment, one man and his friend, named King Arthur Merlin, emerged, donning no colors. They intervened before the clash happened, defying me and the other dragon. We went to war against Arthur and Merlin, but King Arthur emerged victorious, compelling all the races to coexist in different parts of the world. Religion to the north of the Republic, war and ambition down to the south in the Great Empire. The gnomes took over an island called Manitopia, hoping to make more inventions. The elves stayed where they were first created in Eden's Garden, and every other race in between stayed in a land called Andor. To ensure everlasting harmony, the world spirits transformed myself and the gold dragon into the world tree and the fountain of youth, bestowing upon them the responsibility of sharing our powers with the rest of the world. Thus, the world of Avamore found a fragile but ensuring peace, sustained by benevolent guardianship of the transformed dragons, until Saphira.
And you all come out.
Jesus Christ.
That was a lot to take in.
I'm starting to think that my original hypothesis that word is correct, that we killed the gold dragon.
Should we try for the red? You know, bring balance back? Or is that a bad thing? I just look at Raven. Put the mark down. You can mark that. Hey, Caspian, I gotta. Can you do something for me real quick?
depends on what you want me to do.
Just touch a book.
Touch a book?
Touch a book.
He's weird about books. Don't pay too much mind.
Don't worry about the books. It's just a book.
Great.
I hold out the book like swearing him in a court of law, so you can like put your hand on it.
Caspian just puts his hand on it, like looking at you quizzingly.
Plant bit on his hand.
Okay, I'm touching the book. What now?
You're now been inducted into his cult. Welcome.
Yes, you are now a level 12 paladin in our Pyramids game. No, I just gotta see if you like. This was our friend's book, and they're like special in the world. Like all of us have one.
Oh, that's the Book of Mountains.
Yeah, Eldarian's old book.
Eldarian?
That's the only one I have. I have Eldarian's book, and I'm like, hey, this guy's right here. Touch it. Raven's
Eldarian.
What?
Eldarian had a book?
Eldarian never had
Did he?
a book. It was Jim Jam had the other one.
Oh, well, I give him Jim Jam's book.
Okay.
I wasn't here when Eldarian came in. I didn't know if he had a book or not.
No, Eldarian never had a book.
As you grab onto the
missed that.
book, you can tell
was
that
not-
the book. This is the Book of Mountains. You can see that there's a stone placed in the middle, left there from Jimathorn, but it's locked.
Oh fuck! How do we unlock this one? What's the puzzle on this one? Oh, it was the combination. Fuck! Did I
There
write
is
that down?
4 letters
Fucking
put
stop.
into a lock. Every letter in the alphabet on each pose, and you have to put the right word in there, and it'll open.
Rock.
I'm assuming it's rock. Just rock.
No,
It's
wasn't. I swear.
Geode?
I want to see if Onyx
Letters.
wrote it down.
Hard.
Roll.
That is a wicked notebook. He has so many doodles and like.
Yeah.
I drew my character for the next campaign.
Nice.
I did not. Jesus. I wrote down Jim wants to get back to good graces of the Empire. Banished cause loser. Jim found Earth Jam. Earth book written by.
It's either rock
Didn't
or
write that
dirt.
in. It was rock or dirt for sure.
I will let you know, DM, just quick meta knowledge. It is one of those two.
It's the
tried
third time
one of
we've
them.
fucking done this.
Y'all would know. Caspian would not.
We would know.
Can Caspian roll something to try to see if he knows once he's told, like, this is the Book of Mountains?
Yeah, sure.
History?
Geology.
Yeah, roll me geology. No, roll me history.
Ooh, I get good with those.
With
What?
Go ahead. What'd you get?
I got a 25.
Okay, with what you're told, this is the Book of Mountains. Raven says it could either be rock or dirt. Onyx sits there puzzlingly trying to figure out and remember what
I
they
know
had found.
I remember we had like 3 chances, so if we don't get rock, then we know the
Oh.
answer.
Well, nobody told me that.
Yeah, there's
Put
3
in
chances.
rock. I put in rock first.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab some dice.
Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Absolutely. I'm good at those.
+5 for me. Did you make a bard that's super healthy again, as well as a?
So with your +5, that is a 19. I rolled a 4 plus my 10 plus your 5, so 19.
Oh my god, what's your Constitution?
18.
I'm starting to see a pattern. I'm
I
starting
don't-
to see a pattern.
I don't like to die.
So you, so you pass the throw. So you only take half of 7 damage on the first fail. as you put in the wrong letter and a bunch of rocks come flying at you.
Put in dirt.
As you click it in, the stone drops off of it and the book opens up. In there is a note that falls out first, left from Jimathorn.
I do want to say the irony of the statement that you said you don't like to die and you're the only PC that's died so far.
Listen.
Well, okay,
I
not
see
the only
irony.
one.
It's a
Not
new
the only
mindset.
one.
Hey,
The only
sir,
one that
I-
stayed dead.
Yeah,
The only
no,
one that has stayed dead. Thank you.
Nar worked hard to die,
I
okay?
will defend the boy.
Also, concentration checks
Oh,
are
yeah.
constitution saves.
Yeah, that makes
So I like to have high
You know what?
constitution so I don't break my constitution or my concentration.
That's
There
really
is a
smart.
reason.
I should start doing that.
But yes, meta gaming, but oh well, I like high constitution. Yeah, I grabbed the note from Jimathorn. I assume I've taken the book at this point. I'm like,
oh yeah.
Can I grab Can I grab the note from him? He doesn't know Jimathorn. This isn't relevant for him. Can I grab the note? I want to make sure there's nothing scandalous about me in there.
I've already grabbed it.
No, I've already grabbed it.
No, I.
You know what?
I grab it from
Roll.
Caspian. Raven grabs it from me.
Yeah, I like that. Raven, as you grab the note, do you open it?
Yeah, but my sleight of hand was another 34.
This is crazy.
So I did like
Yes,
a...
Onyx, as you're grabbing it from Caspian, you see yourself taking it, but as you bring it up to your face, it's already gone. And you turn around to see Raven reading it.
I just like go like press my head right on his shoulder. What's it say? Read it to me.
1 sec.
I put my head down on top of your head.
Yeah,
That's
we're just
still such a weird
what's it say?
statement to hear.
From our good buddy Jim Jam. I miss him already.
Wait, who's Jim Jam?
A good buddy, another Dragonborn.
Murphy's.
He was like colorful.
I'll do a southern accent. No, I won't. Murphy's Law.
the best.
Probably weird to be hearing from you from a note when you're going to be seeing me when we take on that wretched queen. But I want to say thank you. You guys welcomed me in like a family that I never had. Coming from a place where I felt never welcomed, the short amount of time I spent with you guys, I felt like I had a family. Thank you for giving me the passage I needed to get back home. So I give you free passage through my country whenever you need it. For I'm going to be taking back the throne. And that's all it says.
He said we have free passage through his country whenever he wants, and he called you a dick, Rubio.
What?
He did not.
The fuck did I do?
One of those was true. One of those was a lie.
I was this close to invading the Empire, and now I think I might just do it.
I think.
Wait, let me just say no. I mean, he thinks you're. It says Rubio's really cool. I like grab the note and tuck it in the armor. He says you're really cool. He's glad you're both kings. You know, looking forward to business.
I have an
deals.
insight of 21. Rubio doesn't know who's correct.
Let me roll my deception.
You have really high deception rolls too, so let's see it.
I don't.
No? Is it intimidation then?
Yeah, intimidation's
Oh,
high.
okay.
I'll roll intimidation. No, it's 11. Lying through
11?
my ass.
No,
Yeah,
he
13.
sees right through you.
So he sees through both of us.
Yeah.
But Raven's slightly more convincing.
Rubio just jabs a finger. Fucking liars! He's just gonna. I don't even want to fucking know what the note says. Can we get going?
It just says, pretty much a thank you letter.
Yep.
And we
Yep.
can travel through his lands. So I'm gonna hang on to the note just in case we need to, flash it.
And for
Proof of entry.
Caspian, you see your book open, but there's no writing on it yet. You see the stone lying on the ground.
I'm gonna pick up the stone.
The second you do that, everyone gets their powers back.
Yes!
You feel a sudden surge
Yay!
go right through you of resistance and extra damage. Raven, you feel the ability to turn your greatsword back on.
Which I do.
Yeah.
And Caspian, when you open it, on the first chapter, You see. One second.
You see nothing.
You see nothing. It's darkness.
It's just like a grocery list.
Yeah.
Nothing special.
Your brain automatically goes hazy as you cross-eye looking at it. Oh.
You see an instrument that you've always dreamed of. You've always wanted. You've seen it in your mind on how to make it, but just never had the ability or the money to.
Oh God.
And you see
My
that
harp.
you can just reach your hand into the ground. A harp. You see that you can reach your hand into the ground and get it.
I reach into the ground and pull up my harp.
What the fuck?
Dirty ass harp. Get it? Dirt.
You watch your
Yeah.
tone. This is an instrument of the bards. This
No,
is
get
one
it,
of the
'cause there's,
most
like-
legendary items ever.
No, it's like because it's from the dirt. You know, you pull it out of the ground, dirty.
No.
Dirty.
I've
Fancy
actually got him
things.
to understand. He usually just gets mad at me and rants for hours about how that's not appropriate, Nar. Stop doing that, Nar.
It's okay. The joke went over his head, anyways.
Well, no, you do it all the time. It's not just one every now and then. Like, this is the most funny thing that Onyx has ever said.
How do you know? You haven't been around for my 23 years of life.
No,
It's the
no,
mo-
he's
it's
right.
It's the funniest thing
How
you've
dare
ever
you
said
not.
in front of me.
Well, I've known you for like an hour, maybe two.
Listen, we're not gonna get hung up on semantics. Let's just be happy I have a harp. And he's gonna like start flipping through the book while kind of strumming the harp.
Don't
This
make
guy's
him.
got some
Don't make him
sass.
go bad cop, new guy.
He's got some sass, don't he?
You don't want Onyx
As
to
you
go bad
all
cop.
feel the ability to
Explosion.
come back into you, still moments after you all had that vision. What do you guys do?
Oh. I don't even know what we do. Where do we go from here? Hey, King, is there like one of those magical letter boxes that the letters fly off like instantly around here?
Take a trip down to Eden's Garden and there's one there.
How far was Eden's? How far is Eden Garden? It's been a while since I've been here. Actually, I don't think I've been to the World
It's-
Tree.
It's a few days if I remember right.
Ooh,
It's about a day journey, yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
I've sent out quite a few letters myself, one to my kingdom. I need to check up on them. I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind heading over to Eden's Garden at some point and making a plan from there.
We can head
That
down
might-
there and then wait for our other two people to come back, like, in an hour and or next episode.
Wherever the fuck they went.
Do you guys want to hang out at my mom's house?
Where's that at?
It's just not too far away from here.
We could pop in, say hi, see if she's got biscuits and tea, you know? I bet your mom makes a wild biscuit and tea and scone.
She does not make biscuits. Trust
What?
me.
You don't
What?
make biscuits.
Nar?
She doesn't.
Say it is. No!
Look, I'm disappointed like you too, but I've learned to deal with it.
Onyx
She's
has
not a
changed.
baker. Yes. Change is something that will not come to. Rocks don't change.
Hey, Onyx, you know what you should do? You should go bad cop for a little bit. Maybe you can convince Nar to make us biscuits.
Not. Oh, convince Nar to make
Yeah.
biscuits? I think I could do that.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go meet your mom and then we'll figure out our travel plans.
Okay, sounds good to me.
So, what?
Alright,
Apologize
where's
for
it,
this.
Caspian?
I know
This
what
is
you mean.
not his mom's. This is
Yes,
not his
Caspian.
mom's.
I agree, Caspian.
Yeah. As you guys walk from the World Tree, you notice that there is a small town just west of it. A few minute journey. Houses spread apart from each other. No markets, just acreages. And you finally get to an acreage. Obviously belonging to somebody else, but now bought out by Nar's mom.
I will run up to the little. It's a gnomish sized house, so everyone's
Right, I was gonna ask you.
So
Yeah.
It's quaint. It's a nice little cottage. You see, like, there's some dream catchers outside with like nice glass beads worked into the webbing. Little things that Nar has done to kind of make it more homey, feel more like Manitopia. I will say Caspian's probably been here a few times and seen Nar has kind of warded the pet place.
Yeah.
So there's a few magical like runes carved into the side, but like nothing that's gonna blow anybody up. Just enough to dissuade some people.
Is there any protection from evil?
Or
more, undead?
It's more like superstitious. Like there is some magical stuff, but there is mostly just like, you know, the arcanes, like making the sigh of the evil eye to keep it away, stuff like that.
If only we
It's
had
a
somebody
lovely-
that could use one of those mansion things that I've heard about.
Oh, the one where it's like in the ground and you go into it.
Yeah, and it's like super big.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be
I feel like
amazing.
I feel like some of us are gonna be cramped in here.
I haven't found that spell yet. Okay, I'm working on it.
No, it's okay. It's okay. This is a lovely little home, Nar. It's quaint. I like it. You know, it's not too gaudy. Sometimes a little bit. Sometimes houses have a little bit too much. You know, but this is perfect.
It's kind of got this cottage core vibe.
Yeah, I would
Ah.
have to describe it as that. It's very nice.
Well, come on in. And he opens the gnomish door, which is perfectly sized for him, of course. Walks on in. The inside is quaint and warm and cozy. There's a lot more, like, technical bits laying around. It looks like Nar and his mom have tried tinkering.
I'll duck down and wipe my feet before I enter.
As you guys walk in, you see Nar's mom cooking food. The smell of the cooked salmon starts to hit all of your noses.
Ooh, salmon.
The spices she's using, and a side of potatoes comes in with it.
Ooh, taters.
Nar will rush seeing her cooking. He's like,
Mom, you're supposed to be in bed resting.
I know, but it's been a long day, and I thought when you'd come home you'd want some food. Oh my goodness, you've brought some guests. Hello.
Yeah. These are my friends. You remember those Murphy Law people I told you about?
Oh, I do.
This is my friends, Raven, Onyx, Rubio, Kyler, and Cars are somewhere else for some reason. Probably a good thing it's small in here. And, you already met Caspian.
Hi, darling. It's good to see you again.
Keeping him out of trouble, are you?
No.
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 You're always sarcastic. Raven.
Huh?
Yeah, let me help you out, Mom.
This is your friend that you've told me all about. You're
Yeah.
the one.
And she makes her way over and gives Raven a hug on his leg. Just grabs on.
Thank you.
Well, Raven's probably sitting down because it's a gnome-sized house.
Well, she walks up and tries to give you a hug around your neck and gives you a big old hug.
Thank you for watching my boy.
My pleasure.
Little does she know.
I'm probably gonna sleep outside tonight.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Wagglebottom.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet all of you. Would you guys like some food? You all look ravished and as though you've been sparring all day.
Ravishing, maybe.
Oh, no, I wouldn't want to impose. You know, we
I'll take
quite a
food.
lot.
You're not imposing, dear.
Are they gnomish-sized plates?
Yeah.
Yes, they're tiny little servings.
yeah, well, he's gonna go get a big serving plate.
And, sorry, that's the biggest one we got.
And he's just gonna pile as much salmon and stuff on it. Of course, Nar, being immune to pain right now, is just grabbing skillets barehanded and everything.
Dear!
Yeah?
Stop! Hey, stop that! You're gonna hurt
It's
yourself.
fine, it's fine. Look,
Jesus!
I drew a card and it did something to me.
I get your friends are here, but you have nothing to prove. Stop trying to be cool. Stop
No.
grabbing the things that are hot.
Oh, don't worry, he'll be all right.
Yes, Mama.
And he just kind of looks down a little defeated.
I see how it is. Okay.
Now, if only I could get him to listen to me like that, and we'd be doing wonderful.
Really?
As she serves you all plates of salmon with potatoes on the side, you most likely aren't all able to fit in the kitchen. And so she opens the back door and goes outside. As it's late, it's 9 or 10. But she knew that Nar usually gets home around this time. So she goes and makes a couple picnic tables ready that are gnomish sized as well. And makes you all a plate.
It's like a
I'll just
small,
like-
like an appetizer plate.
Yeah.
Just like a little like hand sausage.
I'll just sit on the ground, cut it in half, and toss the halves to my 2 new pets. Well, 1 new pet and Petrie. Here you go. You earned it.
Raven's just gonna
no-
do that thing where he's got his mouth at the corner of the plate and just kind of breaking.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Rubio.
Rubio's just gonna walk over to his zombie and in Infernal tell it, patrol the perimeter of this property, and he'll point to the house, and then he'll take his plate, gonna go over to the haystack, just lie in it, eat it, and take a 4-hour nap.
That's with the 4-hour naps.
Half-o?
Yeah. While you're eating, Nar's gonna like tell you stories, prestidigitate people's food, get smacked with a spoon by his mom.
And after you all eat. Oh, go ahead.
Go
Just
ahead.
Jesus.
No, just go ahead. It's the
Sorry.
end of the day. Just go ahead. It's fine.
And as you all eat your food, Nar's mom kind of looks at you guys and sees as though there's been a lot. So she goes inside and pulls out a bunch of blankets and grabs some of the hay and makes some beds, knowing that there's no goddamn way you guys are sleeping in the house. There's no
Already in it.
She looks over at you guys. Sleep well. In the morning, it'll be another day. Everything.
You're so right.
I know I am. Thank you. Your
Yeah.
friends are so nice.
So
now.
wise.
Isn't that like every morning is a different day?
Oh my
Exactly.
god, Raven.
So why allow yesterday to affect that new day? You
Yeah,
guys,
sure, okay. He's gonna look at Alex and go,
Slap his hand down. Hey, come on. She's right there.
you guys, from what Nas told me, the magical things most people call impossible, traveling to hell. You guys stopped an army from the Republic, defeated the Silent Fist, saved Manitopia, and now, most likely, something else today.
killed multiple
I don't-
dragons.
Yeah, we killed 3 dragons before breakfast. Nar, we'll tell you about this.
I remember 1 or 2.
It was 3. There was 3.
Was
I
I
mean,
there for the third one?
there's technically 4, but one of them was like on our side.
Anyway, the point I'm making is get some rest. Don't let it bother you right now till you're safe. Nothing here can harm you. And I'm gonna go to bed. Because I don't feel well. Nah, and as she's trying to get up, could you help me? Could you help me inside?
Yeah, Mom. And he just goes to her side and lead her back to the bedroom, tuck her in, and come back out and just make daggers eyes at Caspian. Just like, stop flirting with my fucking mother.
Ew.
Do it.
Bro,
Never flirt with your mother.
I'm sorry.
Polite.
I'm keeping my eyes
Caspian.
on you.
that is his mother. Come
Jesus,
on. Do you know
Caspian, what's
nothing
wrong
of
with
the
you?
bro code? Oh my goodness.
You know what? I'm going to cast my spell. I'm going to go into my hut. I will see you all in the morning.
Critical hit that.
Fancy Pants needs a hut, huh, Raven?
Yeah.
Us men just out here roughing it, you know?
As you say that, he casts dancing lights to make night lights while he goes to bed.
I also bring out my drift globe and shine a little light.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep, Caspian takes the minute to cast Liamon's tiny hut as a tiny hut appears, and he just like as he's going in, he's like, "If any of you would like to come in, it can hold up to 9 people."
Really?
Glamping
I might,
over there.
might take a peek. I mean, see what's this. I haven't seen this spell before, you know.
Raven
I
will
mean,
go.
come on, Raven.
Raven will go in there and fart and then walk away.
I go in there.
Dutch oven the
Your hut stinks, man. I walk out. You need some potpourri or something in here, man.
He's just gonna press the digitation the smell away.
Guys, want to see something funny?
No, hold on,
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
on. Real talk. Caspian, are you thinking about palling around with us for a little bit?
Well, I mean, if Nar and Kailu are palling around with you, and we're yes. I assume I'm gonna hang out with all of you for a while.
All right. Well,
I mean, you gave me a book.
Oh yeah, that
you
book
know-
put a huge target on your back.
You know you're gonna have to go through initiation now, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's whatever.
All right.
I mean-
so just get ready. So you're gonna stand in front of me, right?
No.
And then we're
Oh.
gonna play rock paper scissors. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
I'm gonna ready your protection.
Rock.
Just in case.
Paper punches him in the face.
Protection. I know you're wily. It'll still probably hit, but I'll try to help. So, disadvantage, sir.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my protection on him.
Well, that may not hit. What's my unarmed? Oh no, that will hit.
Yeah. Like I said, it probably don't do much.
22.
Yeah, that's gonna hit with no issues.
Does 6 points of damage.
All right. Yeah,
Your turn.
He just. What do you mean, my turn?
Oh, it's your turn.
Look, you
To
just.
hit-
I tap
to-
him on the shoulder. Just go along with it. You get your 6 hit points back.
Right. Yeah, Caspian with his -2 strength is gonna try to punch Raven. Oh, hey, that is a 19 for a total of a 17.
No. So as you do that, you probably just hit and your wrist does a little thing.
Yeah, it's like,
So
ouch.
you're probably going to want to try spells next, because if you're a martial class, it's not going to go well for you out here.
I think he's a music man.
Wait a minute. So, I was allowed to use spell.
Yeah,
Like,
fucker, hit me with something.
Oh, we're fighting. Oh, I thought this was. Never mind. Okay, give me a moment.
I'll referee, okay? Nothing below the belt, gentlemen. Try to keep the faces intact, okay? Caspian looks very nice. He looks very nice.
Can he cast spells inside his mansion, not out here?
It's a
Oh, yeah, in the
it's
tiny
Liam's
hut.
tiny hut. It's not the mansion.
Yeah.
The tiny
It's
hut?
It's only a tiny hut. Yeah.
Outside, please. Outside. We're not waking my mother, damn it.
Should we walk into the... Should we
are
walk
outside.
out a little... No, like a little bit farther, you know? You don't want to, cast bright lights. We'll walk out. Come on, you two. We're going to walk out a little bit and then proceed. We're away from the...
He's going to cast as a bonus action spiritual weapon that appears behind Raven, and it is in the shape of a fist, and it's just gonna punch him.
Nice.
Very nice.
Donkey punch, Raven.
That is a 23. Okay. Pull up spiritual weapon real quick.
Yeah, you definitely hit him. Don't think it would have hit me, though.
1d8 plus your spellcast.
So what you're telling me is you wave your hands in the air and nothing really...
Nice.
So spellcasting modifier is a +5, so that is a 11 points of damage.
Okay. So it hits him.
Yeah.
Raven will kip up. And
Nice.
for somebody that's 6'8", that's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna look at I almost said Eldaria too. Sad face.
Oh,
He's gonna look at Caspian and go, might want to get a little stronger, but I think it'll be alright.
I don't know. Look,
Hey, Raven,
So-
can I show you one of the spells I've been working on?
Sure.
Okay,
Okay.
everyone stand close.
like how close? Close to Raven or you?
Like, arm's length.
Okay.
For me.
Okay. I'll do it.
Okay, everybody close your eyes.
Oh god.
He's gonna cast Chain Lightning.
Oh my god.
I closed my eyes.
Crossed my mind, but no. Everybody close their eyes?
Yep.
Rubio's still in the haystack. He's just like.
Yeah, I think it's just me and Onyx at this point.
Yeah.
So you get to just watch as Narcast reverse gravity helps fly up 50 feet.
Oh my god. Ah!
Good thing I'm in the haystack.
This is awesome.
PJ! I'm yelling for the Griffin. PJ! Oh god! I'm flying.
You're fine. This only lasts a minute, so this is gonna hurt when we go down. I hope you figured out something.
Yeah, Raven whistles and calls the Griffin.
Yeah, I called my Griffin.
yeah, they both come.
Or the Hippogriff.
I can
You're
that
gonna-
right
Nar
before
immediately
you
drops
put
it
Nar's-
Free
you
falls
put
50
Nar's-
feet into the ground.
Yeah,
you guys
I'll,
put Nara's mom to bed. Caspian makes a hut. Raven's like, nice. Goes over and farts in it. Talks about initiation. Punches Caspian. Caspian then punches Raven. He's like, no, hit me harder. Caspian's like, cool. What? And then a fist comes and punches Raven in the face. Nar comes out of nowhere and just reverses gravity.
Yep, and
Yeah,
now
perfect.
Onyx and Raven are flying, and Nar's
Oscillating.
fixing to plummet 50 feet.
Yeah, just
Oscillating.
he
I'm
does.
sleeping in the hay tail.
He's doing a swan dive and just into the
You know
ground.
what? Actually, I'm gonna take out the immovable rod, put it like under my butt, click it, and just sit on there. It's a nice view from up here, actually, Raven. You want to join me? No.
No, I'm actually going to go to bed.
Okay. I'll just. Nar, you want to join me and look at the view?
Actually, I'm gonna go to bed too. I need my spells back.
Yeah,
No.
Killjoy's.
So do you end the spell and we fall?
Yeah.
I reach out for Caspian's hand. You want to join me?
Yeah,
I didn't realize you were up there. If I
Yeah,
knew you were up there, I
yeah,
would have asked you.
Caspian gets on the Griffin.
Oh, okay. Nice. Me and
All
Caspian
right.
just in the air chilling. It's pretty nice up here. You know, I know a water person too. A water genasi.
Do you? What
Yeah.
is their name?
Maria.
Really?
Eh. She's
Oh,
pretty cool.
I'm sensing a connection.
Oh yeah, we grew up with each other at our orphanage.
Oh.
No,
Nar-
all my life.
Nar shouts from the ground.
They want to bang.
Well, I mean, we're both people of the cloth.
Oh, shit.
So she's like a cleric type. But yeah.
I mean, aren't clerics allowed to get married?
Are they? I don't know. I'm not a cleric.
Oh. Yeah, you're a paladin. Okay. Well, have you ever thought about just asking her?
I mean, we did give each other rings. So we might actually be married already. I don't know. What's like the proceedings? I don't actually know. I left pretty early.
You've never been to a wedding?
No.
But, God damn. If we make it back to your friend and all of us are
Yeah.
alive, I'll perform the wedding for you.
No. You could do that?
Absolutely. It's just a magical ceremony.
Oh, you've been ordained by a... You know the ceremony spell? Oh, wow. Okay.
Nar shouts
I-
from the ground.
Dibs on the flower now.
Okay.
Dibs on the
Deal. That's fine with me, Nar. Yeah, well, that'd be cool. I mean, I'd have to ask her before I started planning anything, but I'm thinking like a nice gazebo by a lake. Maybe like a 3-layered cake. He's just gonna like ramble on about the plans. What he's thinking would be nice.
Caspian is just egging him on the whole time.
Ooh, the nicest pair of armor, but like not like combat armor, but like decorative stuff, you know? Ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe Rubio can make me some. He is a king.
He probably could. Now, can we go back to the ground? I'd like to get some sleep.
Oh yeah. I'll fly us back to the ground.
You have a great night, Onyx. It was nice talking to you. And he goes into his hut.
Moving off quick. I'm gonna just like, I don't know, lay on my griffin have the dog curl up next to me. I'm gonna be all cozy.
Beautiful. And as everyone drifts off to bed, still air, quietness. The only thing you all hear right before you go to sleep is "Wake me up" from the direction of the World Tree. And this is where we're going to end tonight's episode. Thank you all so much for tuning in throughout this episode. This has been an interesting episode, to say the least. Thank you for sticking through the technical difficulties. We'll be back next Friday, like always. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and also never, ever forget to embrace insanity. Stick around because we're going to go raid some people.
Now my camera's bugging out.
Okay, we made it to the end. It doesn't matter
We got
anymore.
to the end.
We made it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find a.
Let's go Tales of Initiative.
Are they live?
4. Yeah, they're live with 4.
Right
Tales.
Let's go bring them some love, guys.
Tales of Initiative. One, 6, 7, 8, 10. Oh, it's gonna be a big raid.
Nice.
All right, 11.
12, 11.
I will let you know
There we go.
when I hear back.